A game of... It's a game. We're playing a game. It is a game of Waterdeep Dragon Heist. This is Quest and Chaos. And just a couple of announcements real quick. A lot of weird stuff happened this week. We hope everyone's okay. That's it.
No.
A lot of, be okay. We've started this thing we call the Quest to 1,000. And we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube and 1,000 followers on Twitch. And if you want to subscribe on Twitch too, that's awesome. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link it, and it's no cost to you. And you have to resubscribe every month. So if you're a relative of mine and you forget to do that, please go ahead and do that.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. And then, so just, thank you. Subscribe on YouTube. We were really pushing that one. To be honest, it gets us to monetization, and it helps pay for us to do more content. And we want to do way more content than we're doing now. So many shows percolating with all the peoples and everything. So please subscribe on YouTube. That would be great. That would be awesome. Now I want to hand it off to Bo, who's got an announcement of his own.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to play a rogue, because apparently I'm bad at that. So first, I'm sorry to everyone out there in internet land. Apparently I was using an extra d6 on my sneak attack damage. I don't play level 1s very often, so I apologize for that. So that has been fixed going forward, so my deepest apologies. But come on, it was great moments anyways, right? Reach in there.
Sickening. But DM God's gonna slap your hand.
Yeah, but my actual announcement is you can catch me again tomorrow at 6 p.m. on the Realms of Ukador stream. That is Ukador, U-K-O-D-O-R. And you can find that on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ukador. So come check it out. I'm playing Ted the Fighter amidst a wonderful cast, and it's a lot of fun. So check it out. Yeah.
All right. Warren, did you have something as well?
Oh, yeah. I put it and shared the link and got some donations, so I just wanted to thank Chris for the 1 bit he sent us.
The 1 bit.
The 1 bit. I'm going to pretend like I wasn't on his stream yesterday and gave him $5, but we're gonna talk about that in the office, man. All right?
Oh.
Everything helps. Your 1 bit helps a lot. Thanks, like, share, subscribe, hit all the buttons, as Thomas said.
Cool. And Tiana.
Well, and speaking of donations, we're starting out the stream with an extra 2 points of inspiration thanks to my dear friend Ren Kamo. Thank you, Haru. Your Joker appreciates it.
Can I tally it now?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, you may.
Let's get them.
So these are the 2 for that. And I'm
Thank you.
torn.
You gave him right to me. That's
Yes.
the right person to give him.
You know those. I like to throw them.
Warren also donated bits.
Oh my
Thank
I
you,
feel like
Lauren.
we can
We're
use
gonna need
them for inspiration on the interior decoration.
Yes.
Slide those over to Warren.
Yes.
I know. Whoa, look at that.
Even
persuade
blind.
and or
Yeah.
terrify him.
Blind.
Both Uzo and
You're
Warren
better
can
at
see.
terrifying than persuading, dear.
We'll see.
I think.
I think that's everything.
Wow. Yeah. That's. We have a game to play, I think.
So thank you. We
yeah,
have so much inspiration. Let's do this.
We should recap.
Yes.
What happened?
Take it away.
I was not prepared to recap, so I don't know why.
That's what you
would
do.
think that you do it every
It's the
single
4th
time.
episode, man.
So these people
Last week on Dragon Heist.
Yes. Last week on Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Quest and Chaos, a group of individuals came up with a name, the Foxy Regulus.
That's right.
Because you guys are all foxy and you're all irregular.
You're very good looking. Why do you hate it so much?
I hate it.
I came up with the irregular part. Does that
I
help?
still
That
say
part's my favorite part.
Of course it
we
is.
call each other Fox and friends.
No, I'll call you my
we
friends, and you may
don't.
call me
We
the
do
Fox,
not.
but we will not be known as. Sorry, so sorry.
That's just
Please continue with the recap.
I'm gonna do it because he hates it.
So you guys delved into the sewers, fought some Xanathar guild members, captured one, delivered him to the City Watch, where he is going to be taken care of. He confessed. More importantly, though, the City Watchman that you guys ran across and the Magister are very concerned about the human rat problem.
Yes, the
that
were
is
rats.
happening.
It was, yes.
So they were very concerned. But you were very persuasive.
You were.
It is what I do, my friend.
This person captured a nobleman. Oh, but the rat people.
That's right.
Yes.
I was also most interested with that.
And then you guys went back to Volo. He did not have the cash or the coins to pay you, so he instead gave you the deed to a grand tap room. Grant, it's a 4-story building in Troll Skull Alley in the North Ward.
Yes.
It has a resident, we will call Leif, because my dear friend Leif from high school that I played board games with in Dungeons and Dragons.
That's lovely.
His name is Lif, L-I-F, in the module, but we'll call him Leif.
Yeah, I like
It sounds more correct.
that. It's much more better.
Makes
Way more
He's now a
better.
VP of a major
Is
corporation.
that thing?
Oh, well.
Cool.
He's doing very well.
Yeah.
Hopefully
And
that
not
rubs off on our tavern.
Yeah, so that's happened, and then you guys went and you picked out some furniture.
I mean, he picked out one. The one.
The one he fell asleep on.
Yeah.
So you guys signed up.
Tavern simulated the game.
Yes.
Renair Neverember gave you gold trade bars, which Remy had his friend forge a new stamp
Loose
on.
friend. I mean,
Acquaintance,
yes,
associate.
yes, business,
Business
associate.
associates,
Yes.
yes. He managed to stamp it with a counterfeit stamp, or maybe it was a legitimate stamp. You don't know. You didn't
Don't
ask.
care.
They
Definitely
took
looks
it.
good to us.
Yes.
They took it. That's all we care about.
Looks good, and it looks great to Broxley, the guildmaster of the innkeepers and tavern and innkeepers.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I think so. The list of guilds in this is like this big.
I believe.
The whole city runs on guilds. The Dung Sweepers Guild being one of them.
Yes. Very
And
important.
I'll be a part of that.
Where did we leave off? Was that where we left off?
Yeah, we had just finished
We just bought
picking
everything.
our
We've-
furniture.
All the shopping is done. All the shopping.
No,
is
no,
done.
we have yet to
Yes,
go
it
to
is.
see the plants. I've been saying it now for the last
Okay,
however many
yes,
hours.
you're right.
We must go to the greenhouse.
This reminds me of when I used to go shopping with my mother.
I'll
We will never leave.
I
You will be
we
here
will
all
leave.
day.
We will leave when we have what we came for.
go with you. I have some experience with greenery.
Do you really?
I'm a wood elf.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to assume your race.
I've told you like 3 times.
Remy doesn't.
I
see
don't listen to you. You know
Clearly,
this.
clearly you don't listen to me.
Fairly perceptive rogue too.
What? Who said that? Yes, well, I'm all about action, you see. So,
Greenhouse then.
yes, I'd like that.
All right. So you head literally across the street from your tavern.
Easy.
Is Corallin's Crown.
Pretty.
So you walk in, and it is just a sort of a foyer, normal foyer, and you are greeted by someone who comes down and is like, "Welcome, everyone. Hello. It's so nice to see you. My name is Fala. Fala?
Oh, nice to meet you, Fola.
Yes.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Yes, I'm Remy the Fox,
Ah,
and these are the Foxy Regulus.
That is
Welcome.
not my name.
It
My
was-
name is Uzo,
What is
and
it?
this is Baga the snake.
oh, well.
Curls around my hand, goes down my leg, and he's off to the Baga. Come back.
Hey,
It was a
yes.
secret.
Excellent.
I did too.
All of nature's animals are welcome here,
All of them.
one at a time.
Yes. It's good policy.
Bring my panther in.
We actually just acquired the Troll Skull Inn just across the way there.
Oh, did you know?
Yes, with the new tavern owners, and we're looking to
Spruce up the
spruce up the place. Yes.
Well, would you like to see some? We've got flowers. We have some perennials. We have many different varieties.
What would you recommend to hide cracks, crevices, and just take up space?
I really like to live between 2 ferns. So
Is that right?
you know, if you put a fern in a corner and another one, you are between the 2.
It is true.
It is.
It is true.
Definitely.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I would like a fiddle leaf fig, please.
Oh,
Yes.
no. I will see if I have one of those.
Yes. I would love one of those.
What is that?
It's this great tall kind of plant with these great big leaves that kind of fan out like this, and it's quite lovely. Yes.
You think you can grow that in a greenhouse?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I believe.
So why don't you come upstairs?
Yes.
So she leads you upstairs. Circular staircase goes up 3 floors, and then you enter into it's so beautiful and majestic. It is, and the entire floor is a greenhouse. And there are flowers of every color of the rainbow. There are large, whatever you said.
Fiddle leaf figs.
Fiddle leaf figs.
Yes.
Reasonable eating, too.
Yes.
General awareness of detect magic if
Okay.
any is available.
On Fala, you definitely detect that she has some magic on her.
Okay, none of the plants though.
No, none of the plants are. They are, for all purposes, normal plants.
Right. Yeah, a couple of those, I think, for the different floors. Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes. Some flowers, maybe.
Ferns.
Yes.
Something to brighten up the corners a little, I think.
I'd like some orchids if you have those. I know they're a bit delicate, but
They're difficult to take care of.
Yes, they are. They are. But we'll hire the right staff, I'm sure.
Do you have any magical plants?
What sort of magical?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I
Yours.
do have potions.
Ooh.
So that I have made from my herbs and my herbalism kit, which is upstairs.
Okay.
I'd love to take a look at that.
I can give you. I can sell you
Yes.
a potion of animal friendship, a potion of climbing.
How much is the animal friendship
It
potion?
is 125 gold.
Oh yes, just a drop in the bucket. I'm just not really interested right now.
The potion of climbing is
Yep.
very reasonable at 50 dragons.
Potion of what?
Climbing.
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 Oh.
Yes.
Potion of healing, and the greater variety,
Ooh, and how much is the greater healing potion?
250 gold
Oh,
pieces.
and a good bargain.
Remind
it
me
is.
again, what is your budget?
Just whatever. Just shopping right now, just getting a lay of the land, really.
What do you sell the regular healing potions for?
50 dragons.
Good to know, thank you.
And potion of water breathing as well.
How adept are you at determining a potion, if you see one?
I can look at things.
During my travels, I picked up something fairly particular. I cannot discern what it is, and I do not want to waste it. Can you tell me?
Did you just pull that from your shirt?
Yeah. Yes.
I was in bed with you and I did not feel that against me that whole time.
You felt
I'm
bug
sorry,
out.
what?
That
Sure,
is the only
Don't
thing
worry
that-
about it. You went to
She
your
takes it
room.
from you and is looking at it very.
I thought you had your own room.
I
It was a common room.
I know this potion. I have seen it. I have seen this before. Let me tell you what it is. It is an elixir of health.
Elixir of health.
Ooh.
I did.
It does things.
Ooh,
Yeah.
things.
Generally?
So, when you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you.
Ooh.
It removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Oh.
I see you have a bandage. I don't think it would cure normal blindness.
No.
But if you are, let's say, a beholder or something of that sort hits you with some sort of, paralysis ray,
Can they do that?
might help.
Cleric,
That would be very uncomfortable.
can you cure the same conditions without the potion?
That's a good question.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
You'd like to
Not
know.
yet.
Not yet. Okay. How much would that elixir vial be worth to you?
I need to look it up.
If you're
I'm
going to
sorry.
sell it, we can use that.
I believe I am conducting business with this man. Go pick out a fern.
Okay. I scamper off to go look at ferns.
Such good teamwork.
I want to.
Remy really likes
if you-
plants.
And if you find Bagat, tell him I am looking for him.
Yes, I'll need that potion you have of animal friendship.
Which is what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
neck.
So I would normally sell such a potion at 500 dragons. I could. You guys just bought the tavern next door. I could give you 350 for it.
How long does that animal communication elixir last? Is it permanent?
Animal friendship new. It lasts for an hour.
Not bad.
Then it is.
It's getting to you.
I know the feeling. I wear a mask on some of my stuff, and it's not pleasant.
Okay. I take the vial back, shove it in. Thank you for that quick analysis.
Oh, Bagad likes this fern. And he's there kind of curled up around this little fern. This great big one. Bagad. I think he wants it for your room.
I will be with you in a minute.
So, if did you have you joined the Guild of
Yes.
Tavern? Oh, you have.
We have.
Excellent.
Yes, they say that they would take care of everything we needed to furnish the place and repair it and whatnot. Is that something that you might be able to go through full payment for all of this to help us decorate?
I can do a reasonable amount. You can pick out what you want.
Lovely.
And it will be. I will go through them and make sure it's part of the tab.
Before we move on,
Yes.
would you prefer to keep the elixir for emergencies or put a dent in our tavern bill?
I think the tavern bill is really worth it, don't you? I mean, 350 gold.
We could also hunt rats in the sewer for money. We do not know how much they are worth.
Yes, one of them bit me, and I've been meaning to go back there
Yeah.
and take care
If
of
you
that.
get bit again, that elixir might come in
It
handy.
would, wouldn't it? Maybe. Is that how that works? Excuse me. If a were-rat, a rodent of unusual size, bit me, and I was starting to change, would that potion help, do you think?
Hypothetically.
Yes, hypothetically. Definitely didn't happen
At all.
24 hours prior.
No.
Less than 24 hours.
Definitely not in the danger zone. Accident.
Yeah. Yes.
Still have the blood.
She's looking at your ears.
Oh, my ears?
Yes, interesting. And this potion now, you would want to see a cleric.
Got it.
I believe lycanthropy is a curse.
Oh, is it? Is this a curse?
You would have to have the curse removed.
I noticed you looking at my halfling ears. Why is that?
It seemed a little furry.
Oh, it's just a little furry. No, trust me, I shrugged it off. A lot of constitution here. I might be small, but I got it where it counts.
Do you know?
Oh, yes, I do.
Huh.
Yes, and I'm just across the way, as I said.
Uses
Excellent.
persuasion.
Maybe we will. Maybe I will come by for a drink.
You should definitely come by for a drink. And you should very much see our rooms as well. Quite comfortable beds that we're ordering. Yes.
How that you're ordering?
Yes. Yes, well, we just bought the place. We're getting it all.
Ah, yes, yes.
We've been over to the Bent Nail, you see.
Oh.
Yes, I do like nail.
Excellent.
He's insatiable.
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Do you like him?
That's 12.
You cannot tell the sex of
Right.
Fala. Just like Coralon, the god, is neither sex or both sex or
Yes.
some,
What races follow?
she's an elf. Yes, she's a full elf. Let me actually.
Good to know.
Good to see a few of us around.
Regardless of what I can tell, I like what I see.
You're just taking a stab in the dark, if you will.
As many as I can.
I know.
Sometimes you just enjoy whatever you find.
You know, even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
This goes from like Tavern Simulator to like it's a Leisure Suit Larry.
It's brothel simulator is what it's going to be soon.
Yeah, it won't take long.
We will definitely just, fast forward through those. And you go in the door.
And
Take our shots and we fade the
Fade black.
performance check, of course. Very
Of course. Actually, I will need to see that role played. To know
Oh,
how well you did.
yes, it's very important.
Reflex save.
Very important.
No.
You know, Remy is a bit of a poet, and you know what they say about how good they are with their tongues.
I thought you write.
Right, I'll
I thought poets write.
Here is your snake. Get out. No.
I wander over to the fern.
Even the roses are turning a little bit red. They're kind of blushing.
Me as well. Yes, so
Yes,
I guess we'll just go out and pick out which
Yes.
cards.
Pick out. Let me know, and so you guys go through. You pick out not an extraordinary amount, but you think a plant for every room, a number of plants in the downstairs. Some
The common room can have
rooms.
some.
Yeah.
Some hanging from the ceiling.
Yes.
type
I
of
have a
thing.
couple extra just because
Yes.
forest.
And yeah, for sure. And also, she even says, if I come by for a drink, maybe I can take care of them while I want.
We would absolutely love
In exchange for a drink, I'll
Yes, of
come and
course.
make sure
yeah,
your plants
come
don't
and drink
die.
anytime.
That would be lovely,
If
thank
you could
you.
help us with those orchids, those are difficult to care
Yes, exactly.
Tricky beast.
We'd like them to bloom as long as possible.
Baga, come down. And then I turn.
How is
I turn over
innuendo with you?
and I say,
I swear.
"Do you think you can fill an entire study with this entire shelf of ferns?"
That might be a little bit extra from what you're paying the Tavern Keeper Guild, but we can work something out.
You see, Baga, we will have it complete. And he slithers down back.
Okay.
We will take it.
Okay. 5 gold. And that's an
Dragons.
entire half thing full of.
Lovely.
Give
I'll
me
take
5
the-
gold.
The fig, I'll take the maidenhair fern over there. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. A couple of orchids here and there. Yes?
Okay.
Nice. Thank you.
That was actually make that 3 gold.
Sweet.
Yeah. Seems a little bit high.
This library is basically a forest.
Excellent.
Well, I know where I'll be spending all my time.
Okay.
You could read and enjoy the plants. It's wonderful. Yes.
All right. So you guys walk outside. It's getting late. However, there is a large wagon in front of your establishment.
Well, we should go see what that's all about.
Stealth.
Okay.
Not good. That would be a, what is it, +6 to stealth? Yes. 10.
10.
Neat.
All right.
Aw.
And there you are. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Hi over here. It's Broxlet,
Yes.
who is back. I have no idea if that's his voice or not. It does. It is totally his voice. Come. You should taste the options that you have.
Oh.
So you walk over there, and there are small pony kegs. If that's what a pony keg is, I don't know. I'm just use that term.
Yeah.
And he is loading them up, and he's wheeling them up to the door because the doors. You guys locked the door.
And what is this?
These are samples.
Oh.
Yes,
We-
we get to taste what we may sell.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we've got many things to choose from. We have the best wines and the best ales and pilsners and.
I do like a pilsner.
Yes.
It's very good.
What sort of beverage is not available in any other Northward establishments?
What a good question.
This will make our job simple, so we do not get drunk tonight.
Well, but we also may want to have a couple of the things that
Local
that are common and enjoyed, so that someone can walk in
Locally
and say,
brewed.
"I like
Yeah.
this."
Yes, but as well.
That
the
does not-
imported stuff
But
as
I do.
That
do
does
like,
not sound very irregular.
It's this,
I said a couple. The rest of them can be irregular.
good relationships with the local brewers are very important.
We he actually so it's him, but there are other people there that are actually with the Vintners and Brewers Guild. So he's just facilitating for his payment. Digging into the back, they pull out this kind of dusty barrel, and he sets it on. And it's like, this is a stout. There are not many none in the North Ward carry this stout. It is the great stout.
I pull out the tankard that I put in there from
Yes.
the yon
From
portal.
Durham's.
I go, oh yes, well let's have it then.
Oh, out here, okay. And
Yes.
he pours some in there, hands it to you. It
How's it
is
taste?
smooth.
It's
It is
smooth?
dark and
Yeah.
foamy and creamy, and
Yeah. Is it very chewy? Is it heavy?
I can smell that from here.
it's
chewy.
it's light
Uh-huh.
in the sense that it's. Yeah, and
It's very drinkable.
Yes, very drinkable. Not a lot of calories,
Hey.
but
What's
kind
with
of
those?
heavy and filling. Yes.
On keto.
Does not make you fat.
Yes. Oh. Well, it's lovely. You should really try some.
All right, thank you.
Yes.
It is.
That's an indirect kiss. She doesn't know.
I don't care. Oh, that is delicious.
It is, isn't it? Yes. Hi.
Are you being a brat today?
Well, when am I not, really? Hello.
Tavern simulator.
Anyway,
Brothel, tavern.
Sounds like we will take it.
Yes.
it is delicious.
It's fine.
So
Must have it.
he brings over so he has a mead, a couple of wines.
Ooh, meads.
So the mead is a favorite, as well as the wines.
The red wines, I assume.
So the red, the
Yes.
whites. There's even a sparkling.
Ooh. How do they do that?
How they did that, I don't know.
It's very impressive.
Yes.
Well, I do enjoy a good mead, so I recommend certainly having the mead on the menu.
There's a little ice method inside farting.
Yes. Yes. You can just say it's magical. That's fine.
Yes.
Say it's magical.
I need to know why. How?
That's very important.
Don't want to know. No, don't care.
I don't want it anymore.
No, it's most excellent. Try it.
Has the furniture arrived?
Scripted kiss.
The furniture has not arrived. It's scheduled, if you remember from yesterday, which I did only after I watched the thing. It's
been a week.
It's scheduled for the beds are scheduled for tomorrow night
We have bedrolls.
after the roof is repaired.
Yeah.
And
Well, if
That's
we
right,
must
that's right.
stay the night somewhere, I'm sure the yawning portal will accommodate us for another day. Sure.
Yeah. Should work.
That's. Plus, we could meet Yager if she's there. I mean, we've heard her name so much. We should really say hello and make sure she knows it was us who saved her. So,
Sorry.
there's a minstrel going by.
How is that investigative music?
Ari, is that you?
Ben. Sirenscape. That's the obligatory. You have to say Sirenscape when you use it.
Indeed.
Sirenscape.
It has now been said like 4 times.
So magical.
Yes. The final countdown.
All right, very, very well. Shall we make our choices about what we're going to carry?
Well, I would certainly recommend the mead. That stout was delicious.
Yes, it was. The stout for the irregular customers. Let's see, a couple of pilsners I think would be good. Excuse me, could you tell me which lagers or pilsners you have?
We've got Pete's Pilsner.
Pete's?
It's quite good, yes.
I'm not a big fan of the name Peter, unfortunately.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oddly specific.
However, the Pilsners are most excellent.
Yes?
Yes.
Well, let's have it then.
Pour some, hands it out. You guys, actually, he's got little,
Little like flights.
yes, little flights that he goes all around.
Yes. Can I get some water just to cleanse the palate?
This is your tavern.
Well, aren't you?
We don't have any water. We've not
Make
drawn
water.
any. We've not drawn any. I have some here in my skin.
Yes. Nice.
Taste the pilsner then. Oh, it is bright. I do like that. Very refreshing. Great for a summer's evening. Yes. Yes, we shall do this one.
Excellent. Pete will be very happy.
Well, he's made me quite happy. Uzo, you must try it.
I do not have a choice. Baga, do you care? And he slides down my arm around the tavern. He slithers around the flights and he curls up in front of the stout and he kind of like sniffs and he slides it towards. Baga has chosen. Can we go?
Yes. Yeah,
this-
I mean, we're here.
I second what Baga said.
The stout is
The
excellent.
stout. You like it?
Specifically Baga, what he said, but yes.
Thank you, Baga.
Very well. I will try the Cabernet, and I will try the Pinot Noir, please.
Excellent. So, Constitution check.
Remy
It's
gets
inevitable,
drunk,
man.
Remy gets drunk. That's 16.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So you.
Sorry, 14. My bad.
That's okay. So you guys get through tasting a whole bunch of different things. They most are delicious. Some are not as good. Nothing is terrible.
Yes. The IPAs we don't want any.
No,
of those.
no.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's overdone. Too overdone.
I'm fine with him.
That's a bit of Warren coming out.
Just a little too much bitter.
Yes, it shocks the palate. Really.
Yes. It's
So you can actually tell that being a member of the guilds, they are giving you their best stuff. Wow. They're not trying to
shortchange
peddle
us.
the cheap stuff on you guys and all that other stuff, which could have been the case were you not members,
Right.
which would affect your profitability.
Interesting. Nice. Wow.
So-
You made the right choice for sure.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Speed things along because I don't want to make names for all of these things, and I know you want me to.
I'm waiting for that.
They're all going to rhyme, I'll tell you that, or have alliteration, I should say.
Harry's ale.
Yeah.
You know what? Your shirt, when I get it to you, it's just gonna be Dave. It's gonna be just Dave.
Very nice. Okay, so that's all done. They actually leave them there for you to enjoy. They've taken your orders. They will be. They got to put them together. It won't be, based on the schedule. They'll arrive a few days before you're set to open. So you've got a little bit there to, tide you over while you're fixing the place up, or while other people are fixing the place up for you.
Yes.
And they leave. You guys are in your tavern. It is near nighttime. And the sun is setting over the western seas. So if you want to stay here, you can. If you want to go back to the Yawning Portal, that is up to you. I mean, it is technically still early if you, want to
I
drink some
vote
more.
Yawning Portal.
You want to go to the Yawning Portal?
Yeah, just make a stop. Just see what's up. Because I feel like we're forgetting something there.
Yes.
Something. I don't
we?
know.
No, you have your hammer.
I do.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
All right.
Could be.
Well, let's just let Leif know.
Yeah.
That we're going to be gone.
He
You
can
know,
probably
it's
tidy the place up.
crazy. I don't know. Shall we go on in and speak with him? Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Open the door. Oh, hello, Leif. We don't have your chalkboard yet. Oh, we should have talked about that
we
at
should
the
have.
bent nail.
Damn it.
We should have.
Well, we were going through quite a lot of things.
Yes. Yes.
They
indeed.
were being selfishly. Very.
No.
You
no.
were asleep.
I was dragged there against my will.
You did not get to speak about us being selfish when you were asleep and didn't think of it either.
You were sleepwalking?
No, he was just sitting.
No, I know. I was thinking.
So I proceed to tell Leif about our adventure over
Yes.
in the the bent nail, and then of course at the greenhouse, and tell him how we're gonna do it, and how this nice cherry stain we got with this different things, to liven the place up a bit and keep a very nice rustic appeal though.
Okay.
Tell him about the wines and the ale.
That stout, though. Tell him about the stout.
Leif, we got this wonderful stout. You would have loved it in life, I'm sure. It's a rare thing, and I think it'll bring in some really great clientele. So I'm very excited for it and for our place. Unfortunately, we don't have anywhere to sleep here tonight, as we're still trying to get our rooms and beds delivered. So we're going to have to stay at the Yawning Portal, but just want to let you know we're going to be out for a while. If you could make sure nobody unsavory comes in.
You say that? And
I assume he heard me.
Yes, you assume he heard.
Yes. I
Nice.
walk on.
All right, so you guys head out. You guys, the Yawning Portal is a ways away.
What's that? Oh, because it's in the dock ward. We're in
Yes, it
the
is.
north.
Is there a search function on this?
I remember. I kept the map. So.
I kept the map as well. It's at home with all the rest of my
Oh, this
things.
is just the north, though.
Is this just the north ward?
Yeah, this
Just kind of want
is
to sprint there.
Well, bollocks.
I just kind of want to sprint there.
Or
Yes, north ward.
I'll figure it out.
Well, no, I have a map.
you are the impetuous one.
I haven't given you guys this.
I don't know.
Mostly because you guys didn't go to get a map. But Uzo has lived here long enough,
so has I.
and so has Remy.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It has a big
Wow.
that
Oh, I love it.
lay out, and you guys can look at, and
Fling him.
for you guys to look at, not for those on the stream.
Undercliff.
So we're up
City of the
here.
Dead.
Yeah.
We're up here in the north
We're in the
ward, and we're
northeast.
going where? Dockward.
Dark
Oh, that's a
That's
ways.
quite a ways.
Yeah, it is on the.
Let's catch a carriage, shall we?
Okay. So you guys, so it's a shard for one carriage all the way
I
down.
have a shot.
Oh, so only one shard
Yeah.
for the whole thing. Nice.
Yeah. So you guys, especially along the main road, which is how you would get to the yawning portal.
Do they have an express carriage?
You are in the express.
The express, okay.
They also have for a couple of nibs, you can take the double-decker regular. The dray is what they're called.
The
it
cheaper
is-
option.
Yes, it is. It's mass transit.
Yeah.
Right.
The carriage XL.
Yes.
We always meet very interesting
Yeah,
people
yeah.
on the carriage XL.
Yes, and nearly have to stab them a couple of times.
Well, it is what it is.
She's not wrong.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way to the Yawning Tavern. It is hopping, unlike your place. which
Yet.
is-
We'll get there. We'll get there.
So lots of people. You see a number of the same people that you've seen before. You see Volo is still there.
I want to go find Durham.
Okay, Durham is behind the bar.
Yeah. Guys, shall we get to table here? I do want to speak with Durham really briefly. And then I'll join you with drinks.
Let's get a table.
Okay. Yeah.
Is Mert in the place?
Mert is not.
Okay.
So you'll have to Durham. Hello, Durham.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes, I have something for you. And I put down the.
The
glass that I-
tankard.
Yes, to go as it was. I'm a man of my word.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you allowing.
What was your name, good sir?
I'm Remy. Remy the Fox.
Ah,
Yes.
Remy.
Yes. The group of people who helped slay that troll. We now are officially a group, and we have a name.
Oh, do you now?
We do.
What would that be?
That would be the Foxy Regulus.
In the distance. I did not agree with that.
Yes.
It,
So commit that to memory. I'm sure
It's-
you'll be hearing it a lot more in the future.
it suits you.
Thank you.
And he looks over at the table at you.
Especially with his haircut, it's very irregular.
I attempt to throw a napkin. Don't talk about my hat.
I would like to know, do you know any good musicians or bards or minstrels that you hire or
Well,
that
yes.
are looking for work?
So we have 3 fingers here.
Yes,
3 strings.
yes, 3
sorry.
strings.
All the fingers.
And
3 strings.
Yes.
It's on.
He only uses the 3 though.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's just so many strings per finger.
And I mean, yeah, we have some backups that we like to use on occasion. I can certainly provide you with a list.
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay.
Actually, I'm looking to hire some musicians here in the future. So if you could, singers are very important. As long as they accompany themselves is also good. Hold bands would be nice. And if you have any variety acts, I think that would be very good.
Variety acts.
Yeah.
That's less of what we have around here.
Okay. Just
Okay.
thinking. Want to offer everyone a chance. But if you could provide me a list, I would love to.
Yes, I will do that.
And 4 ales, please.
4 ales.
Yes.
All
Do you have any stout?
right. We don't.
You don't have any stout?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, just the regular ale is perfect
Okay.
then. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. I go back and join them.
Okay. It takes him a little while. He walks over, personally delivers tankards of ales as
thank you
well
so
as a
much.
list.
Thank you, sir.
And there's a list of 4 names on there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to later.
Okay. Put it in my bag.
What did you ask him?
So I thought that it would be good. Number 1, not to mention that we're competing with him. But
We're a long way away.
You are a long way
It's a
away.
very different set of clientele.
that is true. I just figured it's best not to. Yeah. But I wanted a list of performers. You see, I think it would be wonderful if we had some nights where minstrels or traveling groups could come in and perform for our clientele, and I thought that would be good for the performer, good for us. Bring more people in. I thought it'd be a good idea.
I think it's
Totally.
Yes.
Let's totally steal this bod from this guy.
No.
No, that's not what you.
No.
I
it's
feel
not
like
them.
that was the insinuation.
Is 3 strings performing now?
He is here. He's up on. He's not performing at the moment.
Okay.
But you do see him.
perception check for 3 strings? I'm looking for him. Can I do
You
that?
just said we see him.
Oh, he already said. Okay, all right. I thought he was saying we don't see him playing, but we see. Okay. Well, I'm good. Yeah.
There he is. Why don't we go bring him over here? See what he has to say.
If you like.
Andraste, buy him a beer. Right? You? Buy him so we can persuade him.
Why don't you buy him a beer?
Because I don't.
He doesn't
deal
have
with
money.
finances. I don't deal with finances.
You're still broke.
That's why I don't deal with them.
Please, Andraste, if you would.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
all right.
Andraste, and while you walk over, make sure you lower your tunic a little.
What are you saying?
That is what you are implying.
No,
Who's that?
That's a Remy line.
I would not complain.
Would you like me to come with you?
Not defending it. I just feel like you'd say it.
No, I want all of you to stay away from me for a moment. Thank you.
I was only asking a favor.
I go over to 3 strings. He's not performing at the moment.
He's not. No.
Excellent. Hello.
Well, hi.
May I buy you a drink?
Sir, I will certainly take a drink.
Lovely.
That would be fantastic.
So I'll gesture for a drink in whatever way is appropriate around here.
Okay. You're just like, and you hope that something is delivered.
Roll.
And we'll roll for perception check. Okay. Out of your corner of your eye, you see sort of somebody, acknowledge.
Cool.
In fact, it's someone in particular. It is. Hold on 1 second. It's
What's her
somebody.
name?
So close.
It is
Oh, the
Bonnie. It's Bonnie. It's
Bonnie?
Bonnie.
I
It is
think it's Bonnie.
Yes, it is. It is Bonnie.
I don't have the sheet.
I don't have that in. I don't have it with me.
Grab it.
From San Diego.
That's okay.
So,
No, you don't.
thank you for the drink. What is it that I can do for you?
Oh, certainly. My partners and I wanted to discuss a matter with you quickly, if we may.
Oh.
Kind of over there.
You are with that one.
Yes.
Does he mean that? I'm not sure what he means.
The child standing on the chair.
Hello.
Yes. Is that going to be a problem?
No. You guys are just making a name for yourself.
Yes, the Foxy Regulus.
Yes.
That is our name.
Word is spreading that you are a very competent group.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're getting.
That's unusual.
I can't hear him very well from over. Did he say we're incompetent? Is that what he said?
He was only referencing you.
I cannot believe it. This man barely knows me.
Why
totally
why
attack
don't you
him.
come and join us?
Dagger comes
okay.
in.
So as you were
Right
about
away.
yes, as you're about to get up and leave, the drinks are delivered.
Lovely, thank you. How much?
A shard.
Excellent.
That also counts the 4 from earlier.
Can I do a perception check just
I didn't pay
for silver harp symbol?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yes, you
So-
can.
So all 5 drinks are 1 shard, or is
Yes.
it okay?
Well, 6. Didn't you buy? Did you buy one for yourself or just for him?
I want to use inspiration.
No, just for him. I had one in
gonna
my
use
hand. I
inspiration
didn't
for
drink
him.
that
Perception.
fast.
Gotcha.
Perception on inspiration right now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, we have them.
No,
Good.
I'm
Do.
searching for something else.
Okay, sure. If you feel you need it.
I mean, I bought them.
You did.
You bought 2 of them in Hato-chan.
There it is. There
I
it
love
is.
the intensity.
22.
All right. There will be somebody from the Harpers here. I just have to figure out who it will be.
Oh, yes. I don't remember who the Harpers were.
I don't know who the
We're
hawk
just
is.
down to 9.
Well, we don't.
You don't.
Because someone's keeping secrets.
I think we all are.
Well,
Wouldn't be Dungeons and Dragons without that.
quite.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
So
I was born.
So as you were looking around, does anyone have the list of the NPCs?
No.
Oh, damn.
That's okay.
Yes. The one that you sent out.
Yeah, I printed it. It's okay. So as you were looking around, you see a tall human, clean-shaven, short, dark hair, striking, very good-looking, and what you don't see is the harp symbol, but you do see he's wearing a badge of the watch.
Does he see that?
He sees it.
Okay.
It's not a normal badge of the watch, especially with your detect magic. It has magic on it. You've seen him here before? So you do see somebody who you think is probably a harper.
Have you guys joined us yet?
Yes, and you guys arrive at
I'm
the
still
table.
sitting. Yeah.
Okay. And three strings.
Hello, 3 strings.
Hello.
Yes, it's
Yes.
a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Remy the Fox.
And you.
Yes.
I am 3 strings.
Yes, we've heard, actually. Durham has nothing but good things to say about you. We're actually opening a tavern ourselves on the north, in the North Ward.
Is that so?
Yes. And we're looking for good musicians and acts to help entertain our clientele. And, well, we caught a bit of your performance here the other night. And, I was very impressed. So I'd like to either offer you, of course I don't want to steal you if you have a good thing here with Durham, you know. Love for you to continue that. But if you'd like to play for us, I think that you'd be excellent for our tavern. And if you know any other acts that would be good as well, we'd love to do business.
Interesting. Where did you say you were opening this tavern?
The North Ward. It's in the north.
The North Ward.
Yes, it actually used to be the old Troll Skull Inn.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting
That's-
refurbished currently.
Haha.
Yes.
That is very interesting news. Very interesting indeed. It's not often a new tavern opens.
Well, that's kind of an old one, but we're
Yes.
renovating the place, as he said.
Bringing
This-
it back.
Giving it kind of a new, fresh, but still at the same time old feel.
Yes. From the stories I've heard, it used to be a very important place for hearing things.
Ooh. Hearing things.
That's when you ask me if I would like to play there.
Yes.
What I like about this place is you can hear things, and you kind of get a pulse of what's happening here in the Dock Ward.
Really?
Adventurers come here, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, is a wood elf. I have seen you here.
I have been here several times.
No, I've been here.
Yes. I don't remember seeing you.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You must look down more often, my friend.
He does that.
You must. Yes. Yes.
I wish he was so easy to forget.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I would like to see it when it is open.
Get
Yes, well,
Yes.
we'd love to have you there, and if you'd like to play a set, we'd love to see what we can do. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Free beers for you. Just you. If you play.
Oh, is there compensation?
I mean, it depends on how well we do. I would love to compensate you, of course, for your playing. I mean,
A cut of the night, then.
what you do is art, my
Just for you.
friend, and we want to make sure that you're well compensated for it.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You see, I think people will pay very good money to see quality acts, right? Art is what we all live for.
Hmm.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
the heart and soul, is it
It
not?
is. It is, it absolutely is.
I think just the fact that it's reopening is very good news.
Excellent, excellent. Well, if you know anybody as well that might be interested in playing, we'd love to give them an audition.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. You don't know. You don't want that person.
Maybe.
It's a saxophone.
Oh.
It's
Just the one saxophone is weird, right? Yes.
You have to have the rest of the band back
Yes,
in
it's
the
a bit of an ensemble instrument,
yes.
isn't it?
But we are.
but it's not like a real saxophone. It's like
Well.
the straight one.
Oh,
It's like
like the clarinet.
it's a clarinet.
wow.
It's not a saxophone.
I went there too.
Tell that to Kenny, but still.
Was that his name, Kenny? With the straight saxophone.
Kenny Jeeves, yes.
Kenny Jeeves. Kenny Jeeves.
Sounds magnificent.
You know, that is a great stage name, though.
Right.
How many times can he give me the head dust?
Unfortunately, people
ask.
ask him to get him things all the time. And it's
Yes.
like, Jeeves, give me this. Jeeves, give me that.
Part-time butler, is he? Just moonlighting as a saxophone player.
Yes.
Yeah. Very well. Well, I tell you what. When you come to play for us, maybe you could give us a list or bring somebody. That
Yes,
you
I
think
will. I will let a few of my friends know.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
While they talk about that, I walk over to the tall figure with the badge. Towards the end of that conversation. I will be back. Walk over.
I didn't hear him. I was talking to this guy.
Was he talking to Bugger?
I heard him.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello.
Nice to meet you. That is a very peculiar symbol you are wearing. What does it mean?
She looks down. It means that I have important things that I do.
Are they magical in nature?
They are. Well, there is an enchantment on it.
Ah, that must be what I am feeling. Would you care to share more if I purchase you a beverage?
Certainly. And I would like to hear your story, how you came to where you are right now.
Signal for a beer, beverage,
Okay.
come down. I just a street urchin. You hear one story, you hear a million. But I was under the impression that someone like you might be able to help me find more people who might have a similar symbol. Does the harp hold any significance to you at all?
It does indeed. He kind of brings you in close and says, are you a member
A member of what, sir?
of the Harpers?
Currently, I am not, but I was believing that I had spoken to a member of such an organization. Are you belonging to that organization, sir?
I am. I serve, yes, I am.
Uzo's tone turned stern a little bit. Then what the hell have you been doing this entire time in the city? Are you active, or is it just a drinking club to you?
I have been gathering information and passing that information along to those that need it. That is what I do.
I was approached by Mr. Never Remember and he thought that I could be of some assistance to you. Is there anything that I can help with, seeing as how the rest of the Harpers cannot seem to pull their fingers out?
There
The harp of the harp.
definitely something.
I don't believe that
Definitely
for a
not.
second.
Of the harp. That's what he meant.
If you say you are not currently a member, there are things that we could ask you to do if you wanted to become a member. A mission, if you will. One of them is an interesting... many people know that I am a member, that I serve Laeral Silverhand. She's the Open Lord, currently, of Waterdeep. That is no secret. So, if I go and I start snooping around, people know that the Harpers are snooping around. One of the drays working in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. She sees many things in her travels around the city, and perhaps you could find her and see if she knows anything about this Zentarum Xanathar struggle.
And where will you be if I find this information? Will you be here?
I will be here. This is where I am stationed.
If it is easier for you, there is a tavern opening soon in the North Ward where I will be. Come at any time once it is open to meet me, and I will fill you in.
Interesting.
This mare, do I need anything to commune with her, or will I understand her?
She speaks common.
So mine is blown. How did I miss this? I've been living here all my life. I miss a talking mare. Okay.
Oh, maybe she just didn't have anything to say to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And 2 days. And I will either meet you or Mert will come and check out the new tavern.
Of course he will. I am sure he is attracted to beer.
That he is. And the harder stuff.
Do you report to him?
No.
Okay.
I report to Lael. Lael Silverhand.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Information gathering seems like such a small task for an application.
You have to find a single horse in a big city.
This is fair.
And you cannot see, apparently.
I
The
can
task.
see better than most, sir. I promise you that.
Very well.
And then as I walk away, I poke right where the enchanted badge is.
Okay.
See you later. And then I walk through the crowded bar without bumping into anything, back to the table and take a seat.
Hello, Zo. What was that all about?
How'd it go?
How do you do that?
It's a lot of questions.
3 questions at once. Yeah, did you catch one?
What is happening?
I thought I heard a familiar voice. It turns out to be a traveling stranger.
Inside check.
Deception throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll inside that as well.
So,
Ah, you're screwed.
Am I? That's a nat
23.
19. Yeah, I am screwed. I am screwed.
17.
Insight is wisdom. That's awful for me. 8.
Unnatural 19.
23.
All right.
18.
Damn, your
Yep.
deception's
He
good,
is.
man.
He.
Tell the truth.
Yep. He's telling the truth.
Yes, well,
Neat.
cool. Very nice.
Cool.
Yes, that was nice. Right, so we got maybe a musician lined up, maybe some acts. We got ale, we've got plants, we're getting furniture. They're gonna repair the roof.
I think we're getting reasonably close to opening.
Yes.
I think we also need to determine how we plan to make money in the interim.
do need to do that. Perhaps we can reach out to Yagra. Right? She's
she
a
here
member.
tonight?
She's a member of the Zentarum. Maybe.
Are we okay taking missions from a nefarious group?
They're not that nefarious.
okay
I mean, they're
with
just mercenaries, really, and that's what we are. We're irregulars.
We are establishing a name.
the
Are we
other-
not?
The other question is, though, do we want to take sides?
Well, I tell you what. At
That is a
least
good
we
question.
listen and figure out for ourselves. I mean, we
Because there is a pitched war, it seems, between the Zentarum and Xanathar.
Well-
And do we really? We're
with the
so-
Stone of Galore, which will allow a dragon to get in at stake. I'm sorry, but if it
Do we
leads to
do
that,
we choose a side though?
we should at least listen to them. You know, we don't have to walk through the door. At least we can peek inside and see what there is. Yes?
If we get that stone, dragons flying around a tavern,
No.
we're gonna get so much money.
No, that's not
No
how that
one.
works.
Not
the point of this?
No, that's,
Oh.
that's not how that works at all.
We thought we could.
Dragons
no one
take the
would
money.
come to a tavern
So-
surrounded by dragons.
I think it'd be magnificent.
No, they would not.
Yes.
When he says that,
Oh,
you thinking back to when you did your check on the Stone of Galore,
Uh-huh. My nat 20.
you're not 20, and you suddenly think you might have confused it. There is, so related to the Stone of Galore
Uh-huh.
is a Staff of Dragons.
A staff of dragons.
And a Staff of Dragons usually is held by the Black Staff of Waterdeep,
Which is what kind of
which is the head of the Wizards
God,
Guild
so
of
the-
Wizards and Mages. And
Is it the staff of dragons that allows dragons in and out?
It is.
So what does the
Okay.
Stone of Galore do?
It's a good question, since I did nat 20.
Yes, I know. So it is related
Okay.
to that. It's not a stone. It's something else. That's what I can give you right now.
Okay. So the Stone of Galore, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's related to the Staff of Dragons that the Black Staff holds. You know the Black Staff, of course.
Why would I know the black stuff?
Well, you know the Black Staff, right?
Yes, I do know
Yes,
that.
yes. Well, good enough.
I
so-
don't live in Waterdeep.
Fair. I do. But the point is that it's related to that, and if they are after it, I'd rather not see it in any mercenaries' hands, one way or the other.
Does the Staff of Dragons do what the name implies?
Stave dragons, yes.
Stave off or let
That's
in?
correct. Both. One or the other. So, I think that if we get involved in this, it might be lucrative, number one, right? It's a job. And who knows what we'll find on our adventure. But,
I know what we will find.
what is that?
Dragons.
Do you think so? I hope so. I hope
which
so.
of which variety though? I wonder.
Yeah, I'd rather not have nibs or shots. Dragons is the way to go.
Yes, but,
Not that
but are
kind
we
of
talking
dragon.
about
Are
the
you sure?
flying,
I'm very
fire-breathing sword?
Well, also, there's 500,000 dragons, the money kind. Yes.
Possibly.
Possibly somewhere that they are also
Possibly.
after. I'm just saying that there are crumbs here that we can follow. At least let's talk to some of these people.
At least whoever we kill to fight to stop them from getting whatever this is, we'll have money on them at some point.
You see, I like this man. He's just, whatever it is, let's kill people and get money.
We're getting it. What? Yes.
No.
All right.
500,000 dragons can buy a lot of ferns, yes.
Yes, well, very expensive ferns.
Yeah.
Or one big one.
Orchids.
Very big one.
A lot of orchids, anyway.
Yes, a lot. Okay, so what do you say? Should we look for Yagra at the very least? We did save her life.
I don't think she is hard to find here. Be my guest.
Is
I
she-
stand on the table.
Okay.
Is she here?
You look out, and you, in fact, at a table opposite you, you do see the half-orc having a tankard. And,
Anybody around her?
no, she's by herself.
I say. Oh, Yagra, is it? Hello. I'm standing on the table. Hello there.
Yeah.
Come on over and drink with us, please. Come. We saved you the other day, actually, when you got punched in the face and all that. It was actually my friend Uzo.
Okay, I will be right over.
shouting across the bar.
yeah. We saved you.
She has a
She
reputation.
slowly makes her way over, gets another ale from the bar, and then makes her way over. So ye be the ones that saved me.
Hey, that's right. Actually, this one in particular did it.
We did it as a group.
Yes. I mean,
But him in particular.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you. The
What was that all nasty business about?
Well, the people I don't get along with.
Well, I know how that goes.
They blame me for things that happened to them.
Wow.
It's always a shame when people put responsibility for their own actions on someone else, isn't it?
Aye.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
did they think you did?
They think that I was part of a group that killed some of their men.
And they were wrong in that assessment?
Yes, they were wrong.
14 insight.
Seems legit.
Oh, wow.
Why are you asking?
Just a friendly conversation. I mean, we did in fact save your life. Just curious about why people would try to kill you. Especially in such a place so public, with such stern laws.
I don't know if they meant to kill me or just send a message. However, they were wrong. It wasn't me who did that. There's others.
Others? Part of your organization?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, I've been so remiss. Excuse me, I'm Remy the Fox.
Yagra. Strongjaw.
Lovely name.
can
It's
tell.
very, very good. This here is my good friend Uzo. See that? He likes me very much. This here's Andraste. You can't find a better cleric to have at your side. And this is my Rottweiler.
Well, I'm Ruckus.
Hi, nice to meet you. For saving me a round of ales, eh?
Aye.
Yes.
Love that.
She does that.
Oh,
Yes, I completely agree.
we're fine. I get that. But I'm asking him.
I appreciate you stepping in and stopping them from going too far.
Will they be back?
Maybe.
Do you not want
Don't think
revenge on these people?
Not those people.
Oh, well, I'm afraid we've already done that.
Oh, you have you now?
There were a couple of them down in the sewers. We happened across them and happened to recognize one.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
From.
Yeah,
The
the
fight?
one punched you right in the face, yes.
And what became of this man?
I think eventually he ended up with the watch.
Yes, I believe that was the one we handed over to the watch.
Yes.
Oh, for what crime?
Kidnapping a nobleman.
Oh.
For the record, I wanted to kill this man.
Yes, well, the city has its justice, and we must abide by it.
Interesting.
Well, and we don't always abide by it.
But some things are just cooler than others.
Do you know why they might have been swimming around the sewers?
That is where the Xanathar are. Well, part of where they are. I think they live further down, even in Skullport.
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 Interesting. I don't see
Not
that
on
on my
the
map.
Is that
Yes.
beyond the
Oh,
rest?
no, it is. It is underneath the city.
Oh. Perhaps where the were-rats are.
Where?
We found those in the sewers. Well, give me a nasty bite. Do you not see all the blood? Yes.
Got to stop telling people.
I have yet to bathe.
You should maybe take care of
Or
it.
rest.
Or rest. That's right.
Are they in the Undercliff? Is that how we mentioned?
No.
Or the Underdark.
Ooh.
I believe you can get there through Under Mountain.
Under mountain.
And if you want to go down, there's a big portal right behind you.
Right.
Yes, but not many come back.
That is true. That is why they use the sewers.
I want to level with you, Yagra. We are the Foxy Regulus. We are a mercenary group. And we unfortunately had a run-in with some Xanathar knaves. We dispatched them. 3 bird-like people named Dave. All of them named Dave, actually. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Hatched at the same time.
The Davis, that's right.
yes, that's how that works for King, right?
Waves.
So we're no friend of the Xanathar. we thought we'd talk to you, see how it is that you are, and see if you knew anything about this 500 dragons that may be about, that we hear the Zentarum are looking for, and also the Stone of Galore. See, we want to make sure it doesn't end up in the wrong hands.
Perhaps it is not me you should be speaking to.
Oh,
Then who should we be speaking to?
I will go get him.
Thank you.
excellent.
She walks off.
Can I follow her and make sure that she's going to get, like, she's not just going to, like...
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check if you want to stealth.
Yeah, of course, of course. I tell them I'm going to make sure that she's not just leaving us. Is that all right with you guys?
Yeah,
Don't-
I'm gonna
don't-
watch
don't
you
trip.
run it too.
I feel like she's
With
not
my
going to
own
do
eyes.
that.
Yeah, 3.
Inspiration.
Please take it.
So accurate.
Please.
Inspiration.
Please take inspiration.
All right.
We do not want her pissed off with us.
That's 17 for stealth.
Okay. You are pretty well aware.
Okay.
You're very confident
Okay.
that you have snuck around everything. So you're kind of ducking in and out of people's legs.
That's right. That's right. Hide behind a big fern.
Yeah.
Is that why you like
Not
the
many
ferns?
plants. Not many plants here.
You see? Everyone will want to come to our tavern.
To hide behind the ferns.
To get drunk and urinate in the plant.
We'll have good security.
Not in the orchids.
Hindsight's 2020.
So I follow her.
Okay, so you follow her. She goes. She actually goes upstairs.
Okay.
And there is so you get to the bottom, and you wait till she gets out, and then walks over, and you sneak up and look around the corner, and there's a small table up there, with a single human male sitting behind it, and she approaches and whispers into his ear, and
Can I hear what she says?
make a perception check.
4.
You can't hear
Yeah.
anything over the din of the crowd, especially on the second floor. It's it echoes
All
and
that
carries a
rising,
little bit. Yeah. He gets up and he walks over to the stairway.
I book it back.
So you book it back.
We see him like scrambling down the stairs.
How did it
Very
go?
well stealthed. I just kind of show up behind Uzo. Hello. He's coming.
Welcome back.
He's coming. Look busy.
Okay. So
Where's my ale?
Got it. Chug.
internet,
I'm all
D&D Beyond.
Pants.
On the internet, we may have lost the internet here.
What?
Oh no.
Which would really not be good for streaming.
No, seriously, is the stream still up?
It must be.
I hope so. Certainly.
I'm seeing a nod.
We
Yeah,
would have
it's,
heard. We would have
yeah,
yelled by
yeah,
now.
No.
Perhaps it's just my computer. Oh, so I have to look at the book. Oh my
What?
god.
What?
Like a plebeian.
Yeah, I know. So,
Can't stand it.
Ugh.
Consult the tome.
yes. I just want to get the description right, more than anything.
So vain.
Extremely. Extremely. It's a fault for sure.
Is it listed under your?
All
face?
right. All right. A tall elf approaches. Come here. It's come back.
Yay! All hail the mighty internet.
Hail.
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 So this elf approaches. Blonde, long flowing hair, blue tunic, green and white striped sleeves, a rapier and a dagger. Yeah. Let me see if it. Hold on. Yep, rapier and a dagger. Really high leather boots, very well put together, man.
Impressive.
I take off my hat and I do the proper bow.
Why?
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
I hear you are the Foxy Regulus.
We are.
Please don't call us that.
Yeah. Well,
So
What is our name? What is our name?
what would you prefer to be called?
You don't have another chance
No,
here.
no.
Don't say it.
Say what you want.
Well, may I join you?
Please.
Certainly,
have a seat.
please.
Barkeep, another round, please.
You guys have had 3. Two so far.
I was going to say, we're going to do a constitution check here soon.
I've been drinking all day.
I know you have.
Doing get people to talk.
So he sits down with a flourish and is like, so I hear you are interested in many things.
Yes.
We're a curious bunch.
We are always looking for curious bunches.
We are looking for lucrative opportunities.
And who is we?
The Zentarum.
And your name is, good sir.
Oh, I apologize. Davil Starsong.
Hold on while I write that down. Just one minute.
Can't spell that.
It's very close to Dave. So it's Davil Starsong.
Davo, D-A-V-O,
Yes.
Star Song.
I am a retired adventurer, much I suppose you are on your just starting your journey.
Yes. Well, we'd like to retire if we can, make the money for it fast enough.
Ah, yes. Money always begets the search for more money.
Well, I mean,
This is
500,000 would do very well.
Oh,
To start with.
yes. And that is why we are here today, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a problem that I have.
Oh.
Another sect, offshoot, if you will, of the Zentarum have set up shop here. And they are causing problems.
Are they the ones that caused problems for Yagra?
They are.
Yes.
Um,
We've caused some
well,
problems.
no. The Zentarum, they caused problems for the Zentarum. And the Zentarum, no. They caused problems for the Xanathar. And the Xanathar do not know that there are 2 groups now of
see,
the Zentarum.
That's what I've been saying. Communication is absolutely key. You see what happens when you don't communicate. Learn this lesson.
We wind up with a name like Foxy Regulus.
Indeed. Indeed.
So this other group, they infiltrated the Xanathar Guild. Yet they failed. And in failing to do their mission, I believe they stole a stone.
So
Some sort.
The Zentarum don't even have the stone.
Well,
With this offshoot.
we certainly do not.
Yes.
But the offshoot does.
They might.
Do they have a name? Have they named themselves?
They call themselves the Zentarum.
Well, that is very confusing.
It is very
Yes.
confusing.
And so we're dealing with vanilla Zentarum.
Yes.
Yes.
We are mercenaries.
Yes.
We're swords for hire, which many people need swords for hire.
Yes.
Sometimes to do things.
A little unsavory.
Yeah.
How would we differentiate them from you?
They are the ones causing the havoc in the streets. We simply want peace and commerce and prosperity.
All of you? Have any of your members joined this offshoot?
We've had a few converts who have left us, and we have no need of them anymore.
Those are all noble causes. I think that we strive for similar things, peace and definitely prosperity. That's for sure.
What was their intention of separating from the group?
Yes, what caused the schism?
The Xanathar are not friendly. rumor has their leader is insane. You sometimes, from what I hear, even many of the lieutenants are afraid of what may happen at any given moment.
Who is this leader? Does he or she have a name?
I believe it is Xanathar.
Oh, Xanathar.
That is the... I have not ever seen or met this person. I have no idea what they're up to. I mean, other than they are a criminal organization, they will come up out of the sewers and rough people up for, protection money. They will sometimes raid ships, steal the goods. Sometimes those ships have arms that we are shipping.
Do you believe them to team with any other sewer species, people, creatures?
Not that I am aware of.
Found some man-like rats in the sewers.
Were-rats. You
Man?
can call them
Were-
were-rats.
They're were-rats.
Where?
Yes. One gave me a nasty bite. I'm fine, I assure you.
Hypothetically.
He's fine.
Would you like to see my ears?
Look
There
fine.
it is.
Look
Yeah,
fine.
take that.
Look
Yes,
totally
there it is,
fine.
I promise. Show them the gums, everything's fine.
Was that room you were in carrying loot, money, jewelry?
I did not know. There was so much down there. There were a lot of boxes and whatnot. but
It went from you walked in to you being bitten like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
It was very,
Not enough time for observation.
I did stub my toe on the way and kind of gave myself away. So.
We have to go back.
If
After you.
Yeah.
if
First.
you are looking for prosperity, they have a potential need to hire a group such as yourself.
You do. Zentarum do.
Yes, well, I do in particular.
Yes. Well, Davo, we'd love to hear the job first.
Someone is killing elf and half-elves in the dock ward.
Indeed.
3 dead so far. Each one decapitated in the dead of night.
Decapitated, you say?
Methinks the city watch could use a little help.
Are they decapitated? Are they in their homes? Are they in a particular place?
They're found on the streets.
How far were they in between each other?
Look at you asking
One-
good questions.
I'm figuring it out.
One each of the last 3 nights.
One per night.
Oh, wow. Where were
Are the elves robbed? Was their blood taken? Why do you think they were targeted?
Is it purely because they're elves?
It may be purely because they are elves.
Disgusting. Not elves, racists.
They clearly were robbed afterwards. However, it is only elves and half-elves that were targeted.
Are they very affluent people, do you know?
No,
No.
no. We do not. I
Indiscriminate.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Did they have any organization or friends perhaps in common, a common place that they may have spent time, anything tying them together besides being elves or half-elves?
I know one of them was he was leaving the Mule Skull Tavern.
Where is that located?
Ship Street.
Ship
In the
Street.
dock ward.
In the dock ward.
I don't even see so.
The streets are all dead.
It's nighttime
Oh, is it?
now. So an elf is probably gonna
It could
turn up
be
dead soon. The nature of the deaths, was the decapitation the accent on top, if I don't mind, or were they killed through some other method? Killing an elf even a normal elf is still pretty formidable. I want to know what we might be up against.
The decapitation did seem to be post-death.
Post-mortem. Oh my.
Do you know what method of death that they preferred then instead?
It appeared to be stab wounds.
Stabbing. Would you look at me? Look at me. That's not I.
I was watching you look at me.
And why are these killings important to you?
Because I do not like my kin being killed.
Indeed. So then, the matter of compensation.
Very tasteful.
We are here to do business.
Yes, indeed. For one, you will gain reputation with us.
Okay.
For the other, if you can find who might be doing this, we could give you 50 gold. 50 dragons. Gold
50
dragons.
50 dragons. If we find whoever's doing it, dead or alive?
Yes. Well,
About alive 100, dead 50.
Okay.
Good.
Total or per person?
Total.
I am not going to risk my life to bring back an elf killer alive.
I mean, it's an extra 50 dragons. I wrote GP. I'm gonna change.
Everything in the module is GP.
Oh, is it?
I'm looking at you,
it
it's like,
is.
oh yeah, it's gold pieces. Dragons.
I am intensely curious as to who may be killing elves and why. And we cannot discover the why if they are dead.
Would it be okay for me to break the legs now?
Yes.
Yes!
Do we need to draw up a contract with you, sir?
No, you do not.
It is kind of what I do. I do need contracts.
You're a pirate.
If we were to have a contract drawn up, that might trigger a reaction from the assailant.
I would prefer that we do not drop a
Under the
contract.
table.
You have my word, however.
We know where he is. We know who Yagra is.
Yes.
I ask amongst our group, should I do a blood oath?
No.
No?
No.
No. Okay.
I think
all right.
Stop cutting your hand.
I'm fine with it. I just
Do you
no one.
understand how many nerves are in the hand?
Yeah,
If
enough
you-
to cut.
Enough to cut. Indeed.
If you
Indeed.
feel
Right?
the need to do a blood oath, you can do a little nick here.
Nah,
It
the
doesn't-
hand feels more right.
Yeah, I will shake on it.
Yes. Very well. I extend my very small hand.
It's way over the table.
And
And
then just
makes
leans.
it, yeah.
I don't even like reach from. I just leave it.
Yeah, you reach in.
Power move.
How considerate.
Excellent.
I knew a big fat man who did that once too.
Was that right?
A really strong handshake.
That's good.
Specific.
Any name? No.
Don't remember the name.
Dave.
I never remember the name.
Yeah,
All right.
Dan, Donald, something like that. Donald.
So what say you guys? We have an accord.
We do.
We do. Let's
Yes.
investigate. How are you guys feeling? It's been quite a day.
I feel as if we do not get on this now, someone else will die tonight.
Yes.
I am no elf. I do not care. But if you want your money, this is a good chance.
I am an elf, and I do care, and I would prefer to not see another of my kinsmen die tonight if at all possible.
And I can break some legs, so I'm perfectly fine with
I'll,
yes going
I'll
up.
even let you.
Very
See?
well. I think it's decided we shall go tonight. I think first thing to do is to check out this mule skull tavern. Yes.
If it is not indelicate and Raste,
I was waiting for that.
I say we walk in separately
Oh.
and we
He
use
is
her as,
as
bait.
bait. Yes.
You two walk in before. I can sit outside as if I am a normal papa.
Yes.
They do not know I can see.
Yes. Well, I could intuit it. Just be more careful.
I've survived 30 years without you. I think I can survive another
Well, you know
night.
what? I almost had
That's
you
true.
when I met you. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
you did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I saved your life as well.
You would not have seen me coming, sir.
I smelled you before I saw you.
That's true. That is true. Speaking of which, I still have yet to bathe.
Yes, you have.
I am
Everyone.
strongly of the opinion that at least you should change your clothing because you do not want to stand out. Even in the dock ward, blood will stand out.
Well, I do like this jacket.
At the very least, try to get some.
Can you
of
do
the
something
blood.
about this? This tear in my jacket here.
She is a cleric,
I
not a seamstress.
Beg your pardon.
Yes. I'm just wondering. Can you? I know that you have,
Oh, the cantrip mending. No, I don't have that.
you whatever that was.
Can you do that? No.
Nope. Well, I'll have to take it somewhere.
I do not know, but
Take
I'm
off
pretty
the
sure.
jacket. Go up there and say, all right. Well, let me go. I will clean this up and then.
I mean,
meet you back in.
tears are well enough, but the blood it stands out.
Let me say, meet back here in half an hour. Just clean up a bit and then head out.
They go up. I'm gonna walk over to the mule
While we're doing.
while you're doing your
Okay.
thing.
All right.
Establish
Okay.
enough of
Well,
a lead time.
All right.
Davo, you have our word. We will investigate
good.
and we'll do our best to find this killer. Killers. Could be two. Could be one.
Could be.
I appreciate it.
We'll find it out.
Report back here when you have found anything.
Before they leave, it's just the next time you see me, you do not know me.
Of course.
I barely know you now.
This is also true.
Yes.
How long do we wait before we decide to call it a night?
Well, it depends on what information we gather when we get there.
Were the killings in the streets? Because maybe she should be out and about.
Davo, where were the killings? Do we know?
They were found in the street,
Yeah.
but we don't know where they were killed. Is that correct?
Right.
But they were seen leaving. The
At least
tavern.
one was seen leaving this tavern.
The Mule Skull Tavern.
So many skull taverns.
Yes.
Not anymore. Just the one now.
Well, the one that
I
we
will-
know of.
I will be down the street within eyeshot of the tavern.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
I do appreciate knowing that I have someone keeping eyes on me because I feel a little like I have a target on my
Eyes.
back.
Eyes on you.
All right. And with that, we are going to go ahead and take a break.
Yes.
There it is.
So we're going to use the restroom, and we'll come back in 5 to 10 minutes, everyone. Thank you so much. And
More to come.
It's
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
we used our 2 inspirations already.
We're gonna do it again.
wait.
Give us one more bit.
Hello and welcome back to Waterdeep Dragon Heist. We are still on the same day that we've been at for like 3 sessions now, 2 sessions.
The longest day ever.
Again,
Careful, we're gonna
please
get
subscribe.
exhaustion.
We are very
I am.
close to hitting 300 subscribers, and when we do, somebody will get a mug. We'll do a giveaway that could be on Sunday with Legends of Solari. The giveaway is in Twitch chat when we do hit that, and it'll be announced and all that other stuff. But we'll give away one of these mugs every time we hit, one of the hundreds on both Twitch and YouTube. We'll be giving these away, and eventually they'll be in the store as well. I know that was asked, and eventually,
Yeah.
we'll get there soon.
The lovely mugs.
They're lovely.
They hold things.
As well as some other things.
Functional.
Does anyone have one of
Makes
those other
sense.
things?
Is this thing?
Oh, the
Very
stickers.
cool stickers. We'll have something to announce next week, maybe, about those stickers. And
I'm gonna put one on my binder.
yes,
It's gonna happen.
where you can go in.
It's gonna happen.
I put one on my laptop. Did
Dungeons
you put
and
it on your player's handbook?
It is on there.
Oh my
I'm a mad.
That is dedication,
That is-
friend.
It's a perfect spot for it
I'm
too.
a
It is a good
yeah,
spot.
I don't want to interrupt anything.
Yeah.
It's funny because I can't. I want my books to be pristine and
You
always.
can't bring yourself to do
And
it.
then I will drop it and just like smash a corner and go. Oh. That was.
Also, I believe that we have another 2 inspiration, thanks to my dear friend Ren Kamo. Thank you. Oto-chan.
Over here, please.
Untrusting.
Might as well burn it.
It's funny because I'm the one who keeps bringing them in, and you're the one who keeps burning them.
He used one.
He did. He
It was
did.
worth it.
We appreciate it. We like this one not getting caught stealthing.
Yeah.
Not embarrassing us all.
Well,
Labs.
All
do that
right.
anyway.
So,
Well, you're
so
not
cool.
wrong.
Uzo has made his way down to the Mule Skull Tavern, which is, it's a lot nicer than the Troll Skull Tavern.
I mean,
You would
it's
think,
open.
just by the name. However, it is in the dock ward, so it's less. It will be less nice than your place
When we open.
once you are open. How long have you guys been going? What time did you guys get up? You guys went
Oh,
dawn, or
I
was
believe
it?
it was dawn. It was first
Yeah.
light, is what we
Okay.
said.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
It's
about to
done.
incur exhaustion.
Yes.
That was up the whole.
I took a nap. No?
Yes, you did. You got a short rest. Let me have
Open this for me, please.
everyone.
Figure that out.
It's like I was watching Travis do this to a soda once. He's just like hiding it. Did you need a mug?
There's nothing on the back
Okay,
now.
you're fine.
It's all cleared out.
Well, I totally distracted.
Exhaustion.
Oh yes, I would like everyone but Uzo to make a Constitution check, please.
You guys are so screwed.
16?
All
Well-
the flights.
It's
all
not a
the
saving
beers.
throw, right? It's just a check.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's 16.
12.
7?
Can I use inspiration? Because I'm about to be bait.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll second.
Everyone good with that?
Okay.
You would be sharp because this.
I
is
need to be sharp for
your-
this.
All right.
Fuck.
Nope.
15?
No.
Not 15. Okay then.
Down
You
the-
two have 1 point of exhaustion.
Damn.
Yeah. So
What
it's
does
not.
As long as I'm not, like,
Oh,
drunk.
oh, you would, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Let me look at my Dungeon Master screen here.
Look at that. Look at that. The sticker fits perfect there.
Very pretty.
I love that.
Right on your trapper keeper.
Yes.
Aesthetically pleasing.
It is nice, right?
Exhausted, 1 level, disadvantage on ability checks.
What?
That is not saving throws. Just ability.
Ability checks. Make a Constitution. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Uzo has gone down to the area.
Before they go, I kind of want to detect and percept. Oh, yeah.
Okay, outside.
Investigate, I'm sorry.
Okay. So you show up. Are you staying outside? Or are you going?
I'm staying outside, and I am, setting up as a beggar.
Okay. So it's a pretty bustling tavern. Definitely not the same caliber of people at the Yawning Portal. It is dock workers mostly. It is very blue collar. Much like the other tavern you were in, where Mary was the barkeep, skewered dragon. Similar to that. You do not see a purple robe
Exhaustion.
and green glasses
the exhaustion.
Barnabas, though. You do
Barnabas is there?
He's not there, no.
Okay.
So you take up, and so it's getting on at this point to the late hours, 10:30 maybe, getting to 11. So some people are leaving, but there's still a bunch of people drinking. Make me a perception check.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Natural
Hey.
20.
Dang.
I'm in my own.
Everything.
That's right.
So everyone that you've kind of been up until they arrive, everyone that you see leaving has been human, half orc, and you actually see a dragonborn
Ooh.
Shoot.
walk out, but you do not. In the basically half hour that you're there ahead of the rest of the group, you don't see any elves or half elves leave.
I come down, finally bathed.
Yeah.
Second jacket, not as cool. Second jacket is on.
It's not as cool.
It's not as cool.
Ah, well.
I know. And I have to get it repaired. Do you know anybody?
Nah. I mean, I do, but I don't want to
I
tell you
figured
because
your
it's not as
pants
cool.
are so fancy. You must know who tailors.
Yeah, this is more of a personal item I've made myself.
Oh, do you tailor? Could you see about this this jacket of mine, lady?
Yeah, it's not as fancy as the other one.
Yes. Well, yeah.
That's all I've got.
Fix it. We'll talk later.
You could help him look more fancy.
I definitely could.
To match your aesthetic.
No, I'm
Isn't
good.
it?
I'm good. Shall we go and
Let's do this.
Mule Skull Tavern?
Yes. Yeah, I'm good. with that.
Is he outside as we get there?
Yep. so
But
you-
we approach one at a time,
okay.
I think.
Yes.
I'll go in first.
Because you don't want to be associated with me, I think.
Ever? No, of course I do. Yes. Right.
No.
Are you like begging for a change
Yeah.
out there? I'd go drop him a couple of nips and be like, "Oh, God bless you, you poor soul. Surely you have had a hard life, and I truly hope that the gods smile upon you.
Can I pick up like a
You
little
poor,
rock
poor
and chuck
soul.
it?
Thank you for your very generous donation of 1 nib.
Oh, very well. I give him another one.
2 nibs.
Chris.
Don't remember, my friend. It's 1 nib at a time. And I walk into the bar.
Okay. Yes. So you walk into the bar, and it is blue collar. There's a lot of people there. A lot of drinking, a lot of there's no dancing happening. It's guys at the end of the shift, hanging out. That's what you see.
Okay, I'll go find a stool at the bar.
Okay.
And kind of at the corner of the bar, if the bar's got a corner.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk up, you find a corner of the bar. There's an empty.
Leave it at 1, 2, and 3. Got it.
You are greeted right away by the bartender.
Hello, do you have any stout?
Stout.
That's gonna become the thing now, isn't it?
I'm just checking.
I can check.
Okay, well, while you check, can I have just a regular Pilsner, perhaps?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. For sure.
Do you have Pete's?
We do have Pete's.
I'll take Pete's
Yes.
Pilsner, please.
Pete's is excellent.
Yes, I prefer Pete's Pilsner.
Swat.
No inspiration for alliteration.
We have enough, I
Yeah.
think.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, I don't need to give you any. Ren Camo has you stopped.
Yeah, clearly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ren.
So she comes back and is like, hey, we do not have any of the stouts. I'm sorry.
Well, just the Pilsner.
Yes. It's done.
How much do I owe you?
If you buy 2, it's a shard.
Oh. Well, I tell you, you there? What is your name? Who's next to me?
It's a guy.
It's a guy. Hello, guy.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I buy you a round? You know, I've got this shard, and if I buy 2, it's only a shard, so I save some money and you get a drink.
Well, yeah, I'll take it.
All right, there it is. A drink for Guy.
Yeah, you don't expect anything for that, though.
No, of course. Just the
Okay.
pleasure of sitting next
This
to
is
you.
the dock ward after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What brings a man like you to the dock ward?
I can have stroked my beard. And
You look like a captain.
do I? This is what the look that I'm going for. I'm so glad you said that. This jacket is not as good as my other one, but you know, it's still decent, right?
Yeah. You can tell Guy's a sailor.
Yeah, really.
You know, he's got the pipes. You know, he's
Yeah.
pulling those ropes.
It seems like you do a bit of sailing yourself, huh?
I do.
Yeah, I bet you have all sorts of great stories, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The great ones are when I don't get scurvy.
No, that's very important. Actually, on my ship, we always used to have to eat limes, so I do suggest it.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The captain was very, very strict about that. Yeah. You know, a healthy crew is a good crew, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
You seem quite healthy. Yes. Yes, indeed.
Pipes.
I just wait for these two
Yeah.
and make idle chit chat.
I guess I'll show up next.
So as she's like walking down, I see her in the distance, and I pull out Baga. Be her eyes, Baga. She is tired. Make sure you keep her safe. And if you see the Dragonborn, alert her in some manner. So he like slithers down and kind of slithers up to you in the distance, not close enough to where you're like side by side. But I hope you don't like stop stride to acknowledge him. But he like goes around your leg and into your tunic.
Goes around your leg and into your tunic. Clearly, she'll be fine with that.
Don't react.
So I notice. Do I have passive
He
perception?
attempts to go up her on her
Constitution.
leg.
You see a snake approaching. You've seen the snake before.
Oh my god. Okay. And so I just keep moving, and I'm like, okay, if he sent you. No, not there.
He hides in the shirt.
Fair
He's
enough.
very aware.
Warm.
Interesting. So okay. So you guys walk in. You have a snake with you.
I do.
Are you coming same time or hanging
I'm
out?
waiting till after she just
Okay.
walks into the bar.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But okay, so I'm telling you. Okay, but I'm walking in, and I'm lingering near the door. I'm just kind of casually lingering near the door. If anyone walks through that door, I can stop them. I can let them go, but I can stop them.
Okay.
That's what I've got.
As they're walking in, I say, and then he vomited again, and they made him clean it up again, all over. It was hilarious.
So sorry.
So I'm gonna glance around and see what
Okay.
I can see in the bar. I have passive perception of 15. Does that count for anything?
It does. Yeah.
Excellent.
So when you look in, you definitely see this particular place is. Yeah, it's very blue collar. As I said before, it is a lot of tough-looking guys, but you know nothing that screams, you know, Xanathar or
Right.
you know any criminal activity.
Nothing immediately in danger.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
a bit rough.
You know, a place where you know it might be sailors who you know are not used to, you know, wood elf, female wood elves. So you do get some, you know.
I'm just hitting all of the stops there. A woman and a widow.
So you know you get a few glances, you know, and a couple of stares. You know, decent looking, you know. I mean, there's many
Thanks.
people here, so decent looking, you know, humans out there. So you know, that's kind of what you see. Specifically looking for elves or half elves. You do not see any.
So I'm by myself as far
Yes.
as that goes.
Yes.
Okay. So if there's anyone targeting, I've got the target on me. Got it. All right.
I think you should be a social butterfly.
Really?
I think so.
Message.
Huh?
The metagaming.
It's so meta. So I'm going to kind of pause by the door and when I'm glancing around, just sort of to get the feel of the land, and then is there any like musicians playing it at this place?
Yeah, there is a musician. Not nearly as good as 3 strings.
Well, you can't all be 3 strings.
Yes. But
Just 2.
serviceable.
All right.
You know.
I'm going to head for the bar and get a drink.
Okay.
I didn't say I'm going to drink it.
Yeah. So, are you going to join Remy, or are you going
No.
to go?
Oh, but she sees me.
Oh, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
It's hard to miss you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Actually, that is a good,
Tiny man over there.
good question. Nope.
Are there any other halflings at the bar?
Remy's the only one.
Okay.
So you find an empty stool at the bar as well, and the barmaid comes over, who owns the place.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, how can I help you?
Could I get a Pilsner, please?
Yes,
Thank you.
we have Pete's.
Oh, that's lovely, thank you.
She goes back, pulls a Pete's.
You
As
named
you do.
this.
He named it. He named it. Pulls a Pete's.
Pulls a Pete's.
Yeah.
I move closer.
And
I'm
I'm
right
just gonna
across
sit there
the
and-
street.
Okay.
As long
Okay.
as it's not pulling Peter. A Peter.
And I'm going to sit there and just nurse it and not like
Okay.
actually drink.
So that's 5 nips.
Certainly.
I got taken! I got swindled! Did I hear that? Can I please? Perception check?
Perception
Yeah.
check.
Nope. 3. Solid
it's-
3.
enjoying your
10
dries.
nibs to the shard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use this?
And you can change
No,
if
you may
need
not.
it. Yeah.
I can't believe I got swindled so hard. I can't believe it. I trusted you. I trusted you.
I love it!
Oh my.
All right, so I'm going to sit there and pretend to be drinking while I'm
Okay.
just kind of keeping an eye out on things.
All right. So you guys notice, you're posted up by the door, just kind of there. The night goes on. Nothing really sort of out of the ordinary seems to catch your attention. You start to see people leaving as it's getting late.
Any familiar faces lingering or going by?
Make a perception check.
Ooh. 15.
15. You don't seem to see anyone that you recognize. It's so by the end of the night, it's down to just you guys.
Basically, that's okay. I'm going to get up and leave before these two do.
I want to kind of talk with this gentleman that I've been building rapport with
guy.
throughout the
Yeah.
night.
Oh, yeah.
And I wanted to kind of bring up the idea of these killings that have been happening, and I heard this stuff, and just kind of see what the common folk who were from here heard.
Right.
And it's just, I heard that one of them actually frequented this tavern and was killed that very night.
Oh yeah. I've been on a ship. Came in this morning.
No, I know how that goes. I want to insight check him to make sure
Yeah.
that that's it.
Go ahead.
15.
Yeah, he's he tells you about coming in and docking this morning and what they've been up to. And
Still smells of the
Yeah.
sea.
No.
yeah, it definitely seems legit.
Yeah, it's a bit of nasty business. I really hope.
I kind of wish someone would have told me sooner.
Yeah, you're not a half elf, are you? And I kind of look at his ears a bit.
He is not.
He's
He's a human.
Oh, well. That's good. I guess we're both safe then. Huh? I'll drink to that.
That seems. Yes.
Yeah, cheers.
Thanks
Brutal.
for the drink.
Brutal, man.
Mm-hmm. It's
So I didn't get
standard
anything from
now.
this
You
guy?
didn't get anything.
All right.
They're the only 4 in there, and I realize this, right?
Yeah. By this point, you've seen everybody else come out.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and head out because if we leave together, it's going to look suspicious. But I'm going to be like, don't be too far.
Just finish this ale then. I did pay an awful lot for it.
You should learn to ask questions.
Not many questions, or not many answers to be gotten tonight.
So I'm gonna start walking back toward the yawning portal.
Okay. So you see Andraste exit the tavern by herself.
As she goes by, and Baga kind of pokes by her neck.
Yeah, he's hanging out.
I'll exit next. Finish kind of my beer.
Thank you very much, barkeep. It was quite good ale. And not too expensive, believe it or not. It was a pretty good deal. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So I mean, Guy bought you one back.
Oh,
so
nice.
he got you one back.
Nice.
So you were able to
You still got
get extra drunk.
price one.
There it is. You know, I still paid way more than you did.
As he,
It was one shard.
I get up from my seat across as he walks out. I walk up to him. That is a very tattered jacket. And I take out the two nibs. I think you need this more than I do. And then I kind of like slowly.
You're
walk
right,
down
I
the
do.
street
And I put it in. I was like, I really do.
behind Andraste, but not like directly.
I'm waiting near the door.
You saw
Those doors.
I'm very comforting near the door. I'm peeking out over, seeing where you are. Right
Okay,
now.
I'm
Okay.
walking, man.
Yeah. So she's walking. She's on her way.
Anything with her? Just nothing? She's just walking?
You see Uzo outside, and Remy is just left as well. She's out of sight at this point.
Okay. I'm not good at it.
I'm stumbling back a bit. It's been a long day of drinking.
I'm not good at it, but I could stealth and just follow her.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Do you
Dang
have a
it.
point of exhaustion?
What you do?
I do have 1 point of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm. So you
The
have disadvantage
ability
on
check.
You have disadvantage on the stealth roll.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
You think you what? I think you already do because of your armor. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think you
yeah,
should
no, I
sweep
know
the
I'm not
alleys
good
or
at stealth.
something. Oh my
What
God.
are you
Stealth is
wearing?
0.
What's your
Stealth is nothing.
Okay, so you have nothing to add to it.
Exactly. Oh, this is gonna be great. Everybody seems happy. Ah,
Oh, okay.
it's a 1.
Okay.
Inspiration.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I want to see it. Yeah.
I really want to see this.
I know.
God damn it.
8. We're down to 8. Do it
It's
again.
gonna be a great moment, guys. Not one.
Oh, he's
Something to remember.
We're giving him inspiration.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Roll again.
okay. All right.
Oh, hold on. Do you have disadvantage because of your armor? What are you wearing?
He has
at
disadvantage.
zero.
He has
I haven't
disadvantage
get-
because
I'm just
of
at zero.
exhaustion.
So inspiration actually cancels out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your
It's negative.
So it's a nat
So now
1
it's
is
just-
what you get.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wait, no, that's a
Yeah,
I wish I
that's
had known
true.
that before
That's
I
true.
gave
That's a
it.
Here,
0.
let's you can
Wait,
take
what?
it back. You can take it
Okay.
back.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I can't?
That's
Don't.
correct. All it would do is cancel out your
Didn't we have
disadvantage.
12? Because we came back from the break with 2 more.
No, mine never got counted, so we had 10, and then we went down 2 and got back up 2.
So no.
So now
So
we're
yeah,
back at
It's
9.
Okay.
It's not.
Awesome. All right.
You
so
could,
how'd
like,
it go?
trip and-
How it went?
I've got this.
Is you are. So you're trying to sneak in and out of shadows as you're
God.
going, and you are just like literally like into the wall, into like walls, and like knocking over barrels. and
Stupid
stuff.
wall.
And you trip over a bedpan, and just like it clatters around, and there's urine on your boots.
There's
I
too
go
much
up.
urine.
So many drunks in
I
the dock
grab
ward.
him and I put him up against a wall. What are you doing? What on earth are you doing?
Like, I'm out of sight and I can still hear him.
Drunkens
You hear a
everywhere.
big scuffle behind you.
Give me a second. Hold on. I'm not feeling myself right now.
no, really, what are you doing?
I'm trying to follow her and see what's up. You know what I mean? You know?
Oh. Well, leave that to a professional. my friend. Hello?
I think I've got it.
No,
Clink,
clearly,
clink, clink.
clearly. You knocked over a bunch of piss back there. Did you see that? It's still on your leg.
Yeah.
I can smell it from here.
It's a good aesthetic choice.
Please stop trying to get me
Leave it
killed.
to me. Leave it to me, and I'll go ahead and I'll stealth. Yes,
Yes.
21 to stealth.
Okay.
He just disappears.
So
you go.
Andraste makes her way through the dock ward.
I want to draw the sword as I
After
go.
after the initial loud bangs and whatnot,
Just the town drunk.
you sense that you are alone. Make a perception check.
Does she see Remy? Nope.
And it's, well, I have disadvantage, so.
Oh,
Perception is a 7.
Okay, so you definitely feel alone.
Even with my passive perception?
Yes.
Damn it.
As you walk all the way back with no incident to the yawning portal.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I follow her in there, watch her go in, and then I guess I'll double back to let them know that everything's okay.
Okay. Are you go, Uzo, did you follow at all, or did you stay?
I'm following her. I watch her go into the yawning portal, and I kind of do one more investigation for followers for footsteps. And that is a natural 20.
Nat 20!
20.
Anyone?
He sees me.
You definitely see Remy.
Idiot.
Is it 21? It wasn't bad.
You don't see anything. And you are very sure that you did not see anything.
Okay.
I go
And then
to him.
Yeah.
Be like, she's fine, come on.
Yes.
Yes!
If you call that hiding, no one would have followed her.
What? What I was doing
You
very
and
good.
the loud oaf who has
No,
a
are you
problem
kidding?
with doors, apparently.
This is what I do, okay?
I hear them, and I'm going to come back
I don't
out.
tell you how to
I'm
cast
working on
magics, and I definitely don't tell you how to speak to your snake.
If you could tell me how to cast... that
Gentlemen.
magic, I would- Yes.
Are we clear?
Oh, hello.
And then
Hi.
Baga slithers off of her and onto my arm.
He's
I
very,
don't know.
he's
Are
very
we clear,
warm.
Baga? Yes, he is. He's pretty good. Baga said no one was following you. I tend to agree.
I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted.
You look it.
Literally.
You're right.
No, I'm not. I'm going to go get some sleep.
See these circles under your eyes.
Sleep. Good night.
Nailed it.
You go up. You still have your room here.
Yes.
So, yep. It's paid for through one more week because that's your normal
Excellent.
staying.
You, make sure you bathe. And then I go upstairs and go to bed.
You can't tell me what to do.
Get rid of this point of exhaustion. Go away.
I want to stay back down in the tavern. Is anybody there?
Yeah, I mean, there's a few people. It's getting towards closing time.
Okay, I want to kind of like talk about it with people around or with Durham to talk about the nasty business of elves getting killed and
Okay.
see if anybody's heard anything.
Okay. So you go up to Durham and he says that he's heard something about that.
Sorry, Durham. I'll help you
Yes.
clean that up.
Drop these things.
Yes.
Job opening.
Yeah. I mean, it's if it's true, it's bad for business.
Yes, I heard one of the people who died was just in a tavern, the Mule School Tavern. Actually, yes.
A decent place.
Yes. I mean, this place is much nicer,
Yeah.
and of course it has the portal, which is
Yes.
very nice.
People pay to go down.
That's right. They don't always come back, do they?
Most people actually go down and then pay to come back up right away.
Oh. Yeah, they go down there and they're like, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
Not us. We're the Foxy Regulus. So I think if we go down there, we'll be coming up with quite a bit more than our soiled trousers.
I did.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
So is there any information you can give me about this? We're investigating, and we'd really like to catch the culprit.
Yeah. I don't know. Who would hate elves?
Aha.
Yes, I can't think of
Oh.
one.
It doesn't seem like they're killing anyone else.
Yes, that's right. Oh, well.
I mean, other than Xanathar and Zents, going at it.
Yes.
Those are easy to pick out.
Yeah. All right, well, I suppose I should retire for the evening then. We still have the common room, yes?
Yes.
I do appreciate it. Very much.
2 more days.
2 more days, yes. Very well. Just so you know, actually, we have come into a tavern of our own.
Oh, have you now?
We have. It's in the North Ward. Very far from here, but it's the old Troll Skull Tavern.
No. Is it?
Apparently Volo, who hired us to do a job, could not pay, and so he paid with this tavern, which he had the deed to.
I see.
Yes, but you've taken such good care of us, and I would like to host you anytime. You come in, have drinks, enjoy our tavern, because you've been such a kind host to us.
I appreciate the offer. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm here behind the bar every night.
That's true.
This place is my life.
Well, fair enough.
Maybe a breakfast one day.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Actually, we have this wonderful stout in. Have you heard of this stout?
Stout, you say?
Yes. Yes, well, it's wonderful.
I haven't.
Yes, you should come by and try it. I think you might enjoy it. I know that I did. And as soon as we're up and running, come have a stout, enjoy it, and yeah.
You
we'll
know
have a chat.
who Remy the Fox is? It's like when you go to like sleepaway camp and like it's dark and everyone's trying to go to sleep and there's like one
Just won't
Mike.
stop talking.
Mike, you awake? Yeah. Jim, you awake?
You know, I am building.
I'm really excited about tomorrow. What about you?
I am helping our cause here,
I thought we'd go
okay?
canoeing tomorrow. How about you?
We are gonna make so much money with this tavern, and God damn it, we will.
Yes.
I'm putting the time in.
Okay.
I finish my conversation
Yes.
and I go to bed. I go to his bed again.
And Uzo is well asleep by the time you get there,
That's
so
right.
you
That's
get to cuddle in on his feet.
I definitely want a sleight of hand to look under the bandages.
And I want to detect. I don't know what detect is.
I
Well,
want to
make a sleight of hand.
I want to crawl into bed and I want to look at him and go, what is under those bandages?
It'll be a perception check.
Perception. Cool.
So make a sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh, not one. Neat.
No.
You know the feeling.
11.
I want to see how this
So you are sleeping.
Slap him in the face.
And you, on your back, sleeping up. and you wake up. But your bandages are over, so you see Remy staring at you, like reaching very, very slowly towards your bandages.
And
like for nightmares.
as he gets closer and closer, my chest cavity starts to move, and Baga snaps right on his hand at him.
Roll an attack for Baga.
I don't even move or flinch. What do you think you are doing?
Oh, God, that was awfully, ow. Oh, was that poisonous?
Baga is not poisonous. I should have him checked after biting you.
No, that's a fair point. It is. I've been around, you know. No, my apologies. That was, I just didn't know what was, you're right. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'll just go to bed. Then.
Please.
Sorry.
I went to bed hours ago. Stop touching the blind one!
And then I just sit there and think to myself, tomorrow.
I'm on the floor above. I'm unconscious and hear none of this.
That crafty Remy.
All right, so you guys,
you, buddy.
you guys all go to sleep. Remy, you wake up in the middle of the night. Something feels amiss. You look down at your hands,
Uh-oh.
and they are covered in fur, slightly elongated. No. You feel.
What could it be?
You feel your snout on your face,
Ew. Ew.
and you wake up.
Yes, just the right amount of fur.
Please shut up.
Sweating just all over him. I'm sweating all over. Fur babies. No.
Did you just say fur baby?
That's what happens. That's what happened.
Did he just say fat baby?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Wheezing.
I'm gonna have some herb after this.
Yeah, right.
So the morning comes.
No one like attacks me in my bed or anything.
Nobody attacks you in
Good.
bed.
You got lucky.
You're fine. It is morning. Your exhaustion is gone. You
Yay!
are rested.
Done.
And the window is open. Untrusty. And there's a small white cat sitting on the perch.
Kitty!
As you say, kitty, it looks at you. And it says, "Are you interested in joining the Emerald Enclave? Come meet us at Falcon in the Southern Ward." And it hops down.
I'm going back to bed.
I head down for a hearty breakfast.
Excellent.
I'm already.
No, I'm
already
gonna get dressed and head down and be like,
Yes. So yeah. So are you interested in joining the Emerald Enclave?
what is that? I'm sorry, I haven't read the thing yet.
It's fine. And then meet us at Falcon in the Southern Ward.
Okay.
So you head down. Breakfast is there and served, and you get to eat what you wish.
Yes.
Meats and fruits and vegetables and
Yes.
Breads.
Eggs and
Artist
bacon.
garping down.
Eggs, steak and eggs with bacon is what I'm having.
boom.
Because I'm a pescatarian, and god damn it, Remy's gonna eat some meat.
Is Durham around?
He's not. Bonnie is there, however.
I'm going to pull her aside a little bit and be like, I have a strange question for you.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of a group called the Emerald Enclave?
I have.
What can you tell me about them? Because I got a strange message this morning, and I don't know what that's about.
You are a wood elf.
Yes.
They are a group that believes in the balance of things, that believes in nature. And they are protectors of that balance. Let me look this up and make sure I'm telling you the truth.
Thank you.
As the DM insight checks himself.
Protectors of balance, I think.
Yeah, they are particularly have members who are clerics and druids and elves.
Thank you. I appreciate the assistance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit down and eat a very hearty breakfast as well.
Excellent.
Does she sit next to me?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so much breakfast for me. Would you like to share in it?
Sure.
Yes.
So, last night, I am fairly positive you were not followed, and there were no other eyes on you aside from being the only elf in the bar. Did anything else happen to anybody else during the night? Aside from the obvious.
Yes, I got bit by a snake. It was very uncomfortable.
Did you deserve it?
Never. Are you kidding? Why would I deserve such a thing?
I feel like he deserved it.
So did he deserve it?
You need to ask Bagar that.
Bagar, did he deserve it?
But clearly Bagad thinks that I
Comes out
deserved
and
it.
he hisses again.
I'm sorry.
I trust that snake out of the most of us.
I've had him cuddled up in the hollow of my shoulder for hours. I think we have a good connection at this point.
Ruckus, did you see anything last night in your room or in your travels when fighting the door?
Well, with the door, no. Still working on that dilemma. Still working on that. But everything else, no. There were some noises that kept me up that were unusual and uncomfortable, so I kind of blocked them out and ignored them.
I don't know what you're
Seems
talking
natural.
about. I don't know. You know what? You kept us up the other night, all right, with all that snoring.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
really.
The screaming of the snake bites really doesn't keep anyone else up.
You know what? We're both at fault here.
What about
No
you?
one's perfect.
Do you think someone tried to break in? Did something happen to you during the night? Were you safe?
I was safe.
Very well.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that is good. Shall we just finish up breakfast and what shall we do? I mean, we checked out the bar, the tavern. I don't know.
Should we keep sending her out as bait?
Why do you sound so eager about that?
I'm just curious if that's a unanimous consensus.
We have 12, 15 hours or so to kill.
We should check with the City Watch, see if anyone died.
that.
Yes, just because they did not kill her.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Yes. Very well.
Thanks, I think.
No, I mean,
She gets it.
Someone could have died. So
Yes.
we need to see and maybe follow those clues.
Yes, and see if if a pattern emerges.
As a fresh body would be good.
And plate.
I mean, it would be bad, of course, but if there was
Excuse me?
one, we could use. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
We must explain everything to these people.
bittersweet.
Very well. Should we find the City Watch?
Let's do that.
All right. So you guys head down to the same. Do you want to go to the same precinct?
The sergeant guy.
In the dock ward? Yeah.
On the way there.
Staggered?
On the
Staggered!
Staggered. Kind of staggered.
Yes.
I write things down sometimes.
Nice.
I don't have my book.
On the way there, we're walking.
I used to stagger.
And, carriages are coming left and right, and horses are passing by. And you guys notice me. It's like whispering to the horse.
Yeah.
I am looking for a Maxine.
Okay. Make me a check on a d20. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Just me?
Just straight D20.
Just you.
That's not good.
Into the box.
Okay, I'm gonna insight. Give me insight, guys. Give me insight.
You mean inspiration?
Inspiration.
All yours, buddy.
I'll go for
Take
it.
my inspiration. You may take that one.
Third that.
Pass it off. Back here.
All right.
Thank you, Rincamo.
Come on! Damn!
Throw it against the side. There you go. Oh no, that was worse.
Okay, so
Three.
so you approach several drays and kind of are like, hey, Maxine, Maxine. And you guys kind of see him like whispering to the horses as they're walking by. The horses, with their blinders on, don't seem to take much notice at all. A couple of them just kind of acknowledge, but just keep moving on.
Oh.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes.
I might be
Both horses.
That's right. In stereo.
As a.
in
Baga,
stereo for me. It's
That's
wonderful.
right.
Baga, do you have a better idea? Maxine. Sorry.
I think Baga.
I'm going to notice and just keep it to myself and be like, that man is crazy. What do you say? He's talking to horses now.
I wish I had a snake.
I'm going to go over to Uzo and say, are you looking for something in particular?
Yes, I happen to be looking for a horse, but it is very personal to me, so I would prefer not to make it known to the group.
What sort of a horse are you looking
Am I
for?
close enough to hear this?
At this point, it's like kind of an open secret to the group, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
I was a bit late for that.
this horse can speak, not like the conversations I have with Baga. This horse has valuable information. I'm sorry, Baga. I still like talking to you.
So you're looking for a talking horse? You found
I
it.
knew.
You found it.
Nay!
This is why I did not want to tell this one.
Hold. I would probably join. However, this morning a talking cat was in my room.
Is that right?
So there appear to be talking animals about, and perhaps, I cannot say for sure, but perhaps what the cat was saying may lead us to this talking horse. I cannot imagine there are many talking animals in the city. So,
Did the cat give you any indication of where it would be or how to reach it?
let's get out of the straight before we continue this conversation. I was invited to join a group called the Emerald Enclave.
Oh, the Emerald Enclave.
Do you know what that is?
No, I don't have
I
any
didn't.
I believed you.
Yeah. I'm very good at what I do.
Shut up. Let her finish.
I have been invited to join, and if I wish to do so, then I am to meet in the Falcon Mirror in the Southern Ward.
Southern Ward.
Why did you not present this information this morning? Would have saved me looking like an idiot.
They didn't exactly talk about your talking horse, whatever it is that you're into.
This is true.
Yes.
I am beginning to be of the opinion that if we are going to be in business together and adventuring together, that we should be more open with information that we receive.
Agreed.
In general.
Yes.
All around.
Yes, I agree.
I feel as if this conversation is directed at me. Fine.
Very mysterious.
I will
you
share.
said.
At myself as well.
This talking horse is an inroad to a collective group of people working to right justice in this city. They are called the Hoppers.
What kind of justice?
That is a good question.
If you look around, this city seems very fair on the surface, but as you know in the sewers, there are more things at play. The same thing here works for justice. Justice does not come to everyone, only ones who can pay. And it's been that way as far as I can remember. This group, the Hoppers, seem to want to balance the justice scales in favor of those who cannot dispense it themselves. This is what I was doing when you decided to kill me.
Well, I wasn't trying. I was going to kill you, but I did not.
I don't know if I've heard this part of the story.
At least he's honest.
Okay, so
I saved
get
his
to that
life.
later.
He tried to kill me. I wound up
No,
saving
I did
his
not.
life.
I did not actually try to.
Anyway,
So if I had
He's
tried to
at-
kill you, you would have been dead with an illegal D6.
I
Gentlemen.
left you out.
That's very true.
I would have been doing nothing to stop.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, I did not tell you because this is not your story. This is not your problem.
Well, the Emerald Enclave isn't exactly your problem either. They're seeking for balance in nature. That's not something that's exactly normal for a city. That's why I don't spend much time here.
There is not much nature in the city. This is true.
There is no balance here.
What do you think? I want
This
so
is
many
also very
plants?
true. For
Firms
I-
can't help this.
I do.
I don't know that.
I do appreciate having plants in the building. It
Yes.
helps.
It does. They're very therapeutic. You should try it. Just
Feng shui.
be
No,
amongst
I
them.
get it.
Yes.
From what?
Do you?
Feng shui. Nothing. I don't even know.
Okay. Well.
Regardless, the Emerald Enclave sent a talking cat to talk to me, and you are seeking a talking horse. I think they may have something in common. That being said, we have hours before we need to check in again to use me as bait.
So now we have a question. Do we go to your cat or do we check the city ward first?
I don't know. Let's check in. Ruckus, have you been visited by a talking dog?
Other than my dreams, no.
To be fair, I'm the only one who's actually
Don't-
spoken to an animal at this point.
Don't talk to me of dreams.
Well, I was visited
really
by
want to talk
a
about
very stinky rat last night, but Bagat took care of that for me.
Really?
done,
Because
Bagat.
it's the foxes that stink the worst, actually. It's quite difficult on the
I-
nostrils.
I believe that we should check in with the City Watch and see if there were any tragedies last night, but that shouldn't take long.
Okay.
It should not take all of the time that we need before we go and check in down in the docks.
Well, let's
Now-
check in with the watch first and then go from there. Yeah?
Do you think we will be welcome in presence of elves?
We're not the killers, so I think we should be fine, right?
I have spent all this time in the
This is
presence
why
of
I
an elf.
ask.
I will vouch for you.
Okay. Good enough for me.
And if they have a problem with it, then I do not need to join the Emerald Enclave.
To the city watch.
Yes, indeed. Onward.
All right.
Good. No, yeah, I don't know. I third that.
Let's do
To the
it.
City Watch.
Yes. So you guys head down to the precinct that you were at before, and in fact, you walk in, and behind, not behind the, so there's a city watch behind the desk, and he looks up, and he's like, yeah, what can I
Hello,
do?
Captain Staggart?
No, he's. Do you need to speak with him?
If we could, absolutely.
And
Is he busy? Terribly busy.
I mean, he's doing some paperwork.
Well, paperwork can always wait.
Yes.
Now we are the Foxy Regulus, and we do need to speak with him.
Okay. I will. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
And he walks in the back. He's gone for a little bit, and Captain Staggart comes back out.
Hello, Captain. Lovely to see you again.
Yes,
Yes,
and you again.
On some nicer terms this time. Yes.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You did not. You guys all look cleaned up, I take it?
Yes.
Not
yes.
bloody?
It was quite a day.
Thank you,
A
Sergeant.
very long.
Yes.
But we're actually here doing a bit of investigating. You see, we are a group now, officially, as you know, the Foxy Regulus, and we've taken a deal to, excuse me, a bit of steak this morning. It's not agreeing with my stomach.
Yeah.
But we are looking into some of these killings that have been happening to elves and half-elves.
Oh, are you now?
Yes, are you familiar with the case?
Yeah. It's first one 5 days ago.
5 days.
And then 2 others over the intervening time. Decapitated.
We heard. Were their heads found at all, or are they just the bodies?
The heads were next to them.
Next to them.
Just, yeah. Nasty.
Awful.
I mean,
Gruesome.
clearly, I don't know, man. With the Xanathars and the Zens fighting each other, and then this, it's. If you guys were gonna look into it, I might.
We are. Yes, of course.
I mean, if you guys find anything, I might be able to get you a little bit of coin.
That would be most excellent, actually. How much are we talking?
A little bit.
Okay.
I
mean-
I
What's a minimum?
Yeah, we want the maximum, actually.
I'm just curious what the minimum is, and then we'll start from
I've got some discretionary funds.
Okay.
You know, and if you were to solve this, I might give you 25 each.
That would be very nice. Yes, 25 each.
Dead or alive?
Please don't go killing in the dock ward.
We can't
No,
get
just-
like a writ saying that we're allowed to.
We will not kill, but if this thing is decapitating people, we might have to defend ourselves.
It depends on what it is, I suppose.
What it is?
Is there any indication?
Well,
that
I mean,
something-
it's obviously using swords, so it has arms.
So, could I ask you about the decapitations? Were they clean or were they gruesome?
One of them was clean. The other 2 looks like it might have taken a couple whacks.
Wow. Okay.
Was the
But
most-
nothing ripped off or anything.
No, sliced.
Sliced, okay.
Was the most recent one the clean one?
No, the first one.
First one.
just the first one.
Yeah,
Interesting.
first one was the cleanest.
Okay. Well, any assistance you could provide in helping us track down this killer.
Where were the bodies found again?
Yeah.
Well, it was in a street, but we didn't hear
Yeah.
which street.
Yeah. How spaced apart? Yes.
When I look at the map. Oh my God, it's
And
ripping.
those stickers.
Oh my God, my eyes are old.
I don't care.
I believe in you, Corporal.
Yes.
Right?
So that
You just
yeah.
insulted him.
Please don't insult our contact in the watch.
Yeah.
They get a bit sensitive about things
What?
like that.
Showing the stickers.
No?
Where was that happening? Anyway.
One of the victims
alright.
we know came from
I like
the
this
dock ward.
Yeah.
Came from.
Mule skull.
Mule skull,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, in fact,
Yeah.
they were all sort of found between Ship Street and the water.
Ship Street, between Ship
Not a wide vicinity.
Yeah. If you guys want to take a look at maybe your eyes are just as good. It's a neighborhood down there. It looks like.
Were they decapitated there or brought there?
ships.
They were killed and decapitated in the
It's a
same
very
place.
small area.
All 3 of
How
them.
long is the street?
Ship ends here where it joins with fish,
Okay.
and down to here, so it's to here.
It is not a large area at all.
Can you tell us about the victims? Were they very large?
Large?
Excuse me?
No, I just need to know, do you think one person, because we believe they were not killed where they were found, we believe they were killed and then dragged there. So, were the victims very large? I just want to figure out if we should be looking very close to this area, or could they have transported them from a even further distance?
The interesting thing about... Okay, so when I said that they were stabbed, they weren't.
Oh.
They, one of them had this chest area, small hole sort of in the front, but then the back.
You're about to use the word impaled, aren't
Kind
you?
of no. It was kind of a,
It's too
I don't
obvious.
know, exploded out or
He
something.
was missing a large portion of the back.
Some, like
a
the
hole punch.
The entry wound was definitely
Smaller.
smaller than the exit wound. So something had gone through him.
Have you seen those contraptions where people do it, where they stick it in and then they pull something and it goes...
No.
No.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
Oh, God, I should have known that.
Where are you from?
All over the place.
This sounds like a small ballast or cannon of some type.
What is a cannon?
Like a knife cannon. It's very specific.
Yeah, we're
Are there
not-
other cannons in this one?
Sure. Yeah, you've seen ships, right?
I don't know if the ships have cannons or
They
not.
have
Tell us,
cannons
Byron.
on them.
Okay, very well.
Were these elves formidable? Did they know how to handle themselves? Would they have defended well against attackers?
No. It seemed like one was a dock worker. The other two were sailors.
Interesting. Dockworker and sailors.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
Anything else do you think we can glean from good old Captain Stackett?
Yes, Inspector. If we were to go
Well, that was a promotion. at
get
least.
rat tails in the sewer, where rat tails? How much would they be worth?
What? Nothing.
Really?
Rat
Let's
tails.
cleared out that infestation.
Oh.
The were-rat tails.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think this is as obvious as we think it is.
That is what you mean.
Yes.
Uh,
What
That
would it be
was-
to you if we cleared them out for you?
oh. Well. You guys are the ones that tipped off
Yes.
the other guy. We had 5 guys go down there. They didn't come back.
I'm sure they're still fighting.
No, yes, of
Well,
course.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's only been a day.
Yeah, something is going on. It's. I wouldn't recommend going down there.
Right. I instinctively check my rear for a tail. Okay, good. Nothing there.
You good?
Are you
Oh
alright?
no, he rolled. But
Your
it's
butt-
he's smiling. No.
Okay. Move on.
Okay.
No tail.
No tail.
Occasionally DMs will just do that. Because
Well-
they're evil.
Chaotic evil. DMs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Commander. I think that is all for us.
Promotion, I think.
Captain. He's a captain. Much like me.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. You have a ship?
Not yet. Not yet. It's in the works.
Barely a crew.
No, we have a great crew.
Do you have a ship too?
I do not. No.
Then he is not a captain.
No, he is a
Well,
Different sorts of captains.
Yeah, that's
right.
One rules a ship and one rules the land.
Yeah, interesting. The
Both conduct
captain of
weapons.
a ship has a lot more power than a captain of the ward.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But very well. I guess we'll be on our way unless
Thank
there's
you,
anything else you can
Captain.
think of us for us. It's been a difficult night, and I didn't get as much sleep as I'd wanted to. So the
Whose
morning
fault is that?
I nurse my handle.
Nice. All right. Just if you find anything out, let me know.
Will
Certainly.
do,
Yeah.
Corporal. I walk out.
I can never tell if he means to do that or not.
Thank you very much.
Yes. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, well that was fruitless, right?
But no one died. No one died last night, or he would have mentioned.
Yes.
The city watch here is
Or at least
oblivious to
or
everything.
at least no one found it.
Yeah, a body has not been found yet. Is
But
all we go off.
3
of what
and
the
5
captain
days
said.
in the dock ward. Right, so it's not every night that they're killing. And-
Between Ship Street and the water, that's not a large area.
That's right, and it's elven or half-elven victims that are sailors or dock workers. Perhaps a dock
I
or a
don't-
sailing guild is to whom we should speak. I assume there's some sort of guild of dock
Of
workers.
course there is.
Yes, of course.
Maybe your elven friends might have more since their kin are being slain in the streets here.
That's
Perhaps.
also a good idea.
Should we go to them?
I mean, it is in the southern ward, isn't it?
Their elves tend to keep in touch.
Well, I agree. It's the
It's
best we
worth a
have
shot,
for now,
at
and it's not
least.
too far from the dock ward, so...
She has to lead the group. That's the only thing.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing problem. I'm just saying.
I like that. Andrastes irregulars.
No.
Interest?
No, I don't like
It has
this
a good
at all.
ring to it.
I like that
What
he
is this
doesn't like
mutiny
it.
all of a sudden? Mutiny, I say.
Good fit.
I like that he doesn't like it.
No, no.
Hold on. I am not well spoken. He is.
No, I
It's
appreciate
probably better that he actually does the speaking for us.
Fair enough.
Would you like to see mine?
No, I trust you.
I have nothing to add to my charisma, okay?
Can we give him like fake ears or something?
No. No. They're more
Yours
like
might change over time.
No, don't say that. I'm really nervous about this.
You dove straight in.
You really did. I deserve this.
Southern
But
Ward
that's
down.
Remy for you, you know?
Okay.
Classic Remy.
Down to the Falcon Mirror.
All right.
I wrote Falcon Mirror, Southern Mirror.
It is spelled like crazy spelling. It's like PH.
Falcon.
PHAULKONMERE.
Huh.
Falcon.
Falcon Mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, the Falcon
right.
Mirror.
So you guys are
spell it.
walking down and kind of you go to the southern ward. I don't think it's on your map.
The southern ward is here.
It's
Yes,
all the
the
Southern
Southern
Ward's there.
What is
so perhaps
what is on there? What's written on there?
The Way of the Dragon, Hog Street. Oh, let's go to Hog Street.
I like it.
High Street,
Nag Street.
Coke Street, Net Street.
That would be this one's street. He's nagging all the time.
What are we looking for?
Oddly enough, I've walked the streets of Waterdeep for a very long time.
The slop.
This is the first time I've ever heard of the name Falconmere.
From the names, I gather that this is not a very good, like, upscale ward, is it? Slop Street and...
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Hog.
it's not the greatest.
They didn't give me a whole lot of information to go on, though, so I'm just going to keep looking for Falcon Mirror, though.
Okay.
Falcon Mirror?
Southgate.
So yeah, so as you guys are just walking along, you come across a huge tower.
Is there a mirror up there?
There are not.
Damn. Hoping to be that easy.
So close.
So this is so it's a dilapidated two-towered edifice.
Google that.
Even in the daytime, all of the windows seem to have torchlight in them. And as you get close, you can tell it is surrounded by some sort of magical force field. Like you can see it, literally covering this thing.
Uzo, can you make out what this is?
Why have we stopped here? This old building. Where are we now?
It's shielded. It's heavily shielded.
Can I detect magic?
We can see it.
Yeah,
Okay. What, like the type or?
I gotta say this is funny. So this is the first. I haven't read this far in the manga. So I'm like, oh yeah, look, it's a force field. You can totally see it. And then down here, it's like an invisible force field. Son of a.
Okay.
Anyway, you
You
see the force field. It's surrounding it. And
Real cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And that's there.
It's a force field.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach out and just like.
I have never
I
sensed
know.
this presence before.
I drag my flamberge
Do not.
across it.
Do not.
So you touch
Just, like,
it,
very
you
lightly
cannot
touch
go
it.
into it.
Very lightly. Make no attack. Just a very like passive presence.
Whoa.
And there goes your hand.
That's why I tested the flamberge.
They came looking for me.
So
They know
you
something.
sense this arcane energy flowing through this. It is, it's not like glass or anything. It is moving
It's alive.
and living. And you can feel that, and it is, and it pushes back as you touch it. It does not disintegrate your hand.
Well, that's good.
You'd think in the middle of the street that it wouldn't just disintegrate whoever touched it.
Disintegration is one of those spells that you just don't
That's a
use
nice
willy-nilly.
It's obvious.
Everyone wants to be pushed. No one wants their hand to chop off.
So what do we make of this?
A dilapidated building surrounded by a force field.
This is new to me.
That is questionable.
It could be the Emerald. What did you say it was?
Enclave. The Emerald Enclave.
Did your cat
in
friend have a
fact.
name?
Not that I caught.
So they told you to meet them there, but they didn't tell you what it was or how to get in. Or
Nope.
Were you really tired before you went to bed?
I'm starting to think this was a dream.
Walk right through it. That's my
Do
suggestion.
you have a better plan?
I think that maybe certain types aren't let in. Maybe you have to have magic. Would you give it a go? Put your hand against it, see if you
I
can
am a
pass
cleric. They look for clerics and druids.
through. Okay, fair enough.
That's a good argument.
I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol.
Didn't think it would hurt.
Okay.
and press it against the force field.
I am not getting close to this.
Nice.
Okay. It's very similar. It
Nothing.
does
Doesn't?
not budge. It pushes back against it.
Do I see anything that indicates something like the Emerald Enclave? Anything that looks...
No, in fact, the opposite. This place definitely looks
Deserted?
out of balance.
Do you think this is the place on Droste?
I don't know.
I am very interested in this place regardless. But maybe it is not what your cat friend had in mind.
Perhaps not.
At least my horse had a name. I can't believe you did not. A talking cat, I would have gathered it.
I was woken up and saw a white cat standing on my windowsill. How cognizant do you think you would have been when you were woken up?
Me and Baga hit it off immediately.
Did he wake you up in the middle of the
I'm
night?
interested in that meeting.
For another time, let us go.
Okay.
I'm gonna hesitate a moment and just look back.
I'm gonna try and find somebody around.
Okay.
Somebody looks kind of official, maybe a guard or something.
Okay.
Like that.
All right. Yeah.
Because
There's
the
a
Emerald
city
Enclave
watch
is
around.
known, apparently.
Yeah, excuse me, Mr. City Watch.
Oh. Yes.
Yes.
How do you do?
Oh, very well, thank you. I'm Remy the Fox, and we are the Foxy Regulus, and we're just looking for directions. If you could point us to the Emerald Enclave.
I'm sorry. I
Falcon Mirror.
don't think I've heard of that.
Oh. Okay, how about Falcon Mirror?
Oh, the Falcon Mirror Estate.
Yes, that.
Oh,
Date.
one block down this way on your left.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
How will we know it?
It says it out front.
Okay.
Ew.
Well, thank you very much. And your name?
None of your business.
Fair enough.
man.
Onward. Thank
I
you.
like him.
Uzo,
Yes,
remember this place? It seems very odd.
that will do. I will do that.
We should return another time.
Yes, we will.
So let's go to the Falcon Mirror Estate,
All right.
apparently.
Yes. Okay. We will do this. All right. So you get to. It is located 1 block south of the towers.
Why you draw our attention to it, I'll never know.
Why did it
Not
say
for a
it's
while.
one block south of these towers and then totally distracted? In fact, you get down to this estate. It is a decent-sized manor. there's a gate out front, and indeed it says Falcon Mirror across the top. And that is where we are going to stop for this
I
evening.
did really want to kill somebody.
No fighting at all.
I tried
today.
really hard.
Yeah.
So how much
Even a
inspiration
homeless
do we
man.
still have?
8.
8.
Plus your 2.
I told you.
Oh, we count my 2. We have 10.
Plus your
10.
2.
I told you I should have used it.
And we will tally up, and maybe we have some more that came in while we were
that'd be nice.
unawares.
Oh.
But thank you everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Next time, there most likely will be a lot of fighting
Eee!
All right.
as things come together, and maybe some more tavern role play.
Tavern
Our
simulator.
bed will be there by the time we get back to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You guys didn't even get to meet the roofers.
That's right.
Yet.
We're
You're
far
late.
too busy.
Yeah.
Taken care of.
Trying to make more money to pay for it.
So again, thank you all so much. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitch. We really appreciate it. We're gonna drive to 1,000, and if we get to 300, somebody's gonna get one of these mugs.
They're really cool.
They're
I like
really
them.
nice.
Yes.
Maybe for Legends of Solari on Sunday, we will have hit
Do it.
Cheers.
300 on YouTube, and then if we really push on Twitch, maybe back here next Tuesday.
Get it.
Yes.
It's gonna
All
pan
right.
out.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, and Bo, you
Yeah,
are
again, tomorrow, Ukador, twitch.tv/Ukador, UKODOR, for more Ted the Fighter action. Come see me kick all sorts of ass, guys.
I like it. I like the voice you do for him.
Some people say it sounds like I have a frog in my throat.
very nice. Okay, with that, please, let's get out of here.